I got my scarf, got my old coat. I got a footy game to go to. Footy's on, footy's here again. Back to greet me like an old friend. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I'll meet a friend outside the ground. We'll argue over who's gonna win. He'll go for his team, I for mine. We'll watch him slug it out right to the end. And show me the crowd and I'll take my place. I'm hungry for the taste of it. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what football means to me. That's how I like my footy to be. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about I got a long road to walk down to catch a tram to my favorite ground. Use my legs, use my voice, make some noise, support the boys. And that's what football means to me. That's how I like my footy to be. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I got my scarf, got my old coat. I got a footy game to go to. Footy's on, footy's here again. Back to greet me like an old friend. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I'll meet a friend outside the ground. We'll argue over who's gonna win. He'll go for his team, I for mine. We'll watch him slug it out right to the end. And show me the crowd and I'll take my place. I'm hungry for the taste of it. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Filming Footy's global streaming coverage of the Hills Football League. My name is Jaden Hill, and today the Call the Wild van has headed to the town that is the home of the Big Rocking Horse in Gumeracha. It may be country championships, but your fix for local country football is here at the home of the Magpies for Country Division Round 11, as Gumeracha take on Meadows in a grand final rematch. I'm joined here, like every week, with a man that seems to be everywhere, Benny Goldsmith. Welcome, Benny.
Good, Jaden. Very good. Can hear you. We're looking out on the oval here, and got to admit, it's quite a heavy surface, as you'll see shortly when we go. Well, you can see actually probably on the camera right now. It's a heavy deck for this contest between the two top sides. Some key outs, especially for Meadows, which we'll get to shortly. But having said that, as I'm sure you'll allude to shortly, these two sides have had some absolute cliffhangers over recent years, including last year's grand final, which was under a goal.
Yes, correct, and yeah, just a sneak peek here. The last 3 games have been decided by 5 points or less, so it'll be interesting to see if this one is a close one as well. And we also have our producer Salish running the ship as always, along with the man behind the camera, James Davis, and we all just love the footy. So we would also like to thank our sponsors, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, and HFL sponsors, Police Credit Union, Closey Supermarkets, West End, Sports Power, Sharon, the Courier Newspaper, Rossdale Homes, and Think Road Safety, as well as Sports Centre. So it should be an absolute cracking game today. Probably low scoring, like you said, Benny, but like we said before, these teams have some form in close matches.
And we should bring up our sponsors for both sides here, Jaden. Of course, getting behind the local sporting clubs for the Northern Magpies, Salisbury Locksmith, Jag Commercial, Torrens Valley Orchard, Produce Carton Supplies, GH Haulage, Carrying,
yes,
sensational,
carrying, yep.
Hybrid Ag, and Y-Climb Tower Hire, along with the Gum Hotel. So, of course, Y-Climb Tower Hire, the experts in the field. And for Meadows, Jaden.
Yep, so the Meadows Hotel, eat, drink, laugh there, so have a great feed at the Meadows Hotel, Crack Ceiling Australia, and also Stringy Bark Landscaping. So thank you to all those sponsors for getting on board the Dogs.
So as we said, Jaden, overcast conditions. We had a bit of rain earlier in the day. This is a likely lineup for Gumeracha as we have a look on the paper at the moment. Just going through the starting lineup, we've got Jack Parker, of course, the captain, Max Scully, Sam Hadner, Matthew Redden, Ben Hanna, Cooper Neindorf, Remy Deteau, Michael Walters, Michael Henke, Braden Hutt, Mitchell Trepka, Charlie Graber, Daniel Trepka, Ethan Lynch, Harry Parker, Bailey Gow, Charlie Robertson, James Taylor, Cameron Redden, and Sean King, your lineup there. And we'll just have a look at Meadows now, but there's been some significant changes in the last few days, so some of the players maybe on this list might not be playing, but we've got the lineup for Meadows, Jaden.
Yeah, so we've got Brody Henderson.
Mark Thomas is out,
yeah,
unfortunately, along with Jacob Comley.
Yeah, unfortunately Mark from Meadows is out. Thomas Brainard, Max Buckley, Jack Dalgleish is out as well, so he won't be playing. You've got Luke Smart, Jake Spenceley, Toby Crowden, Dean Whitford, Nick Bergen, Samuel Sobey, Matthew Spenceley, Cameron Kerr, Ben Thomas, Daniel Young, the Maltese Falcon himself, Braden Bazina, Liam Sterling, Joshua Young, Cade Crowden, Trasden Cowlick, Billy Cameron and Liam Hutchison to round out the Meadows lineup today. So like you said...
Yeah, Andrew Coombe obviously out. He's got a broken hand, so that's a big loss for them. So some key outs for Meadows, but they've banked the wins earlier in the season, Jaden, which enables them to be second at the moment.
And sorry, also Brady Dorr as well.
He's in?
Yeah, he's in as well. So, yeah, should be a great contest. And Gumeracha, they won the grand final last year, and they've won the head-to-head count 17-14 out of the 31 matches since 2010. And here, Meadows haven't won here since round 7, 2016 as well. So be very interesting to see if Meadows can win for the first time in 7 years here, Goldie.
Yeah, now before the match, just went around Jaden stealth style, just showing some of the sights and sounds. Salish was getting it all set up in here, so this
That's absolutely buzzing under there.
Now, walked into the club rooms, and there's quite a lot of memorabilia now on the Gumeracha podium and walls after last year's premiership. Of course, we were there.
Yes, we were. Goldie, it was an absolute rip snorter of a game too. So 3-point margin. Yeah, just see.
Just have to take that off. There we go. There's the cup.
So yeah, 47 to 44, and the other premierships as well, Goldie. A grade 1984.
So as you can see, this is the club rooms at Gumeracha. Great club. Of course, Carpy provided us with some beautiful chips and a nice coffee here pre-game.
Yes,
so everyone's
fantastic.
happy.
So sit. Yes, very. Thank you very much.
Of course, shout out to great. If people are tuned in, Jaden, you got some info? All right. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay. So, well, Pistols isn't with us again, so he's decided to have the week off, but it's much deserved because it's his birthday today. So a big happy birthday to Hills Media royalty, Jeff Pistola, Goldie.
Have a great day, Jeffrey. So I reckon what we'll do is we'll go to the first interview, Salish, if possible. Now, this is a couple of weeks old now, but it's still relevant. Had a chat to Ben Hanna, Sam Hanna and Braden Hutt out at the Birdwood Gymnasium a few weeks ago. And, and we're hopefully all going well. We've got Tony Hannaford joining us shortly as well for a bit of a chat, the Gumeracha president. So without further ado, I'll cross to Salish now with three of the important players in the Gumeracha lineup. Okay, Hills Football League Country Division A grade actions heating up. Gumeracha currently undefeated, top of the ladder, and we're joined by, well, everyone here from Gumeracha. Braden Hutt, starting with you. Who we got here?
This is my son Jai, he's 3, and my daughter Macy, and my other daughter's out there training at the moment. She's just turned 6, so yeah.
Tremendous. Now coming back to Gum after some time at Kersbrook, how you found it?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a bit different. Obviously over there, real heavily structured football from Brett. So, but coming back here has been good. Playing with the mates and guys I haven't played with for a while. Like with Sammy, he went downtown, and with Diggs. So, it's been good.
Ben, how you found the season so far? Co-captaining with Jack after the premiership last year.
Yeah, it's been good so far. I mean, we're undefeated. Got a few blokes to come back into the side. So yeah, things are looking good.
Yep. And Sam, how you found it?
Yeah, not too bad. So obviously, like Ben said, we're undefeated, and we're tracking very nicely, and hopefully to keep going throughout the season and keep going the way we want to.
Now, in terms of Braden, Ben, what is he? How important is he for Gumeracha? What does he offer the guy?
Extremely big, strapping man he is. Big utility, kind of goes anywhere. Happy to play anywhere. So yeah, you need those blokes in your team. And Braden, these two.
With Diggs, you know what you're going to get with him, mate. He's hard at the ball all day, like head first all day long. And with Sam, it's a bit of an all everything really. He can freaking take grabs in the back lines. He can robe his own foot. Yeah, you know what you're going to get with both of them, and it's usually elite every bloody week, so it's good.
Now, there we go. That was good. Good change up. Sam, Ben's season so far. What are your thoughts, and particularly the game against Meadows?
Well, like we said, kick 4, I think, and he kicked the winning goal. So someone was saying kick 4. It was probably him. Took the mark right at the last siren there and put it through and got us over the line. So like Huddy said, you know what we're going to get with him every week. Hates losing, so does everything he can.
How's the change in coach been? A pretty seamless transition?
It's been good. Brett had his ways, and now Weaves has got his own ways. It's just a good transition, and it's been real good. Obviously, we haven't lost, so it's been good, I suppose.
And so, in terms of the second half of the season, what are some areas, Braden, that you think the guys can improve upon?
Yeah, that's a good question because we're playing pretty well at the moment. I think it's just getting better at what we're doing, like across the board, mate. So. It's easy to be winning now and looking good now and feeling good, but it's what we do at the end of the year. So hopefully we just stick at doing it, mate.
And who needs to lift in certain areas, Sam? You know what I mean?
We're talking about just with the vocals, with the voice. I put one on the spot before. Daniel Trepke with his voice. He's got to pipe up a bit, I think. He's the main one, that's for sure. But there's other younger ones that could do also as well. But Daniel's the main one.
You'd agree?
100%.
Now, what's it take to win finals? Because you guys have won, obviously, 2 Prem. How many did you win at Kersbrook?
I played in 3 there, only won 1. So I lost in 2013 and lost in 2018. So, yeah. But, yeah, it takes everything, mate. Yeah. More than you can give. At the end of the day, you look at our grand final last year against Meadows, it was, credit to them. They nearly pinched it at the end, So it takes every last inch out of you, mate. So.
Tremendous. All right, lads, thanks very much. What's happening tonight, Ben?
Some skills, I think, and
in the gym at Birdwood?
Yeah, just a bit of a kick and a catch, mate. Stay out of the cold. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad.
Good stuff. All right, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
And welcome back. Welcome back. Here we are, Gumeracha and Hybrid Ag. Gumeracha Oval. Great privilege of joined by the Northern Magpies President Tony Hannaford. Tony, at the moment, sunshine out, lovely conditions.
Well, the sun has just come out. It's fantastic. The oval is obviously very heavy, but
it's holding up all right.
Well, I've seen 3 ovals this morning, and it's probably not the worst. I thought Birdwood was actually worse than this oval. So,
all right. And how have you seen the season so far from the club overall?
Well, we were really struggling for numbers early in the season. We didn't know if we were going to field a B-grade side almost, but it's sort of fallen into place, and the things are going very well at the moment. And the B-grade today are playing probably their best game for the year.
In terms of the rivalry over recent years against Meadows, we've had some classics, including early in the year when Ben Hanna kicked the match winner last year's grand final, of course, Cam Redden taking the mark. Starting to form a bit of a rivalry against Meadows.
Well, Meadows are actually very strong, and they're really having a crack this year. So it's great for us, or it's good for our club that we got them across the line at the last game down at Meadows.
Jane.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, our traditional rivals are still Kersbrook and Birdwood, and both of those clubs are struggling a bit. So just at the moment, it is Meadows that we're really focusing on.
Or how you see the competition as a whole?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether we're actually playing better or some of the other sides are going through a bit of a tough patch. So I don't really know how to answer that, because we haven't actually got any extra players this year, but we are playing some really good footy, and we're top of the ladder, which we haven't been for many years.
Yeah, and being running premiers, how's the atmosphere been around the club on Thursday nights and Saturday nights?
Oh no, it's a great vibe, and the club's run pretty well. All the boys are very close. They're all together, particularly in the A grade. So there's a real good vibe, and the boys are in a good space at the moment, for sure.
Who are some players who have impressed you this year? Obviously, the Hanna boys, and Ben in particular has had a great season, but some of the other players who you've been impressed with taking another step forward.
Well, I think some of the second-tier players, or the players that perhaps are not in the limelight so much, have stepped up, which has actually made it easier for Ben and Sam. And I don't think Ben and Sam are going to get all the votes like they did last year. So there's guys like Marcus Graham who's been playing really good footy, but he's actually in the twos today because he's been a bit... he pulled out of the Kersbrook game. He didn't play the bye, so I was just talking to the coach then, and he said that he just, for team balance, looking at the conditions, he just didn't quite make the side. So he's one player that's playing really well. Yeah, Mickey Walters at full forward has had a great year. He's contesting a lot. He's not kicking as many goals as he should be. So he's having a great year. Huddy's evergreen. He's still in there playing well. Across the half-back, we've got Jack Parker and Remy are having a really good crack back there, and they've been fantastic. So overall, it's hard to say, but one thing I really like about what they're doing is the way that they're tackling, and the coach is really focusing on that, and we're seeing that across the board, whereas rather than just the Hanna's boys and a couple of others doing a lot of the work, we've got a number of players in the side that are all working hard, tackling, putting pressure on the guy on the ball. And we're seeing it with some of these guys in the B grade today, and that's why they're in front, I think.
Yeah.
Tony Hannaford joining us, Jaden?
Yeah, and you said before, sort of never been top before. How does, I guess, this year compare to sort of last year? Sort of, I guess, in a different situation to last year, but how sort of see the comparisons between the two?
Well, this year we're clear on top and undefeated, and we'll see how we go today, of course. But last year we were not top. We were just in the mix, and anyone could have grabbed that grand final, and it was right down to the last kick, or virtue of the game that determined the premiership. last year. So this year we seem to be in a better place than we were last year. So on top of the table, percentage is good. We're pretty optimistic at the moment.
Just to our right, well, I've took some footage pre-game. Got the fire pit starting to heat up. That usual sort of feature here previous years at Gumeracha, keeping nice and warm over to the right, and also.
Okay. Those boys there, they've got their own little club down there. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they seem like they do.
So. That's okay. That's what they want to do, but it's not that big a community. I don't know that I'm not really in favour of it because it's not that we're packed out down there. So, but no, that's all good. They've got their own group going, their own cheer squad, their own banner. So, and they're great supporters of the club.
And how do people staying warm today? You got a fire area over there, down there, or warm area?
Yeah, no, that's one of the jobs we've got to do. So no, it's very cold today, obviously, and if you do get a bit wet, you do need to dry out and find a bit of warmth somewhere. So, no, the fires will be very popular today for sure.
And new coach, obviously Brett, premiership coach last year, stepped down, and now Mark Weaver. How are you seeing him?
So Brett had a little his first child and had some issues with him, so he wanted to spend more time with his family, which is fair enough. And we're very, very fortunate to pick up Mark Weaver. They came up from Tea Tree Gully and Golden Grove, and he's been really good, and he's very well respected by the club and by the players. And you can just see that even though there's no magic to it, there's no ranting and raving. It's just all quietly spoken, but the players are constantly looking up to him and respecting him and listening to what he's got to say. So if the players feel that the coach has got the answer and can give them direction and they can get them across the line, which we did against Meadows, where he's commented half time or three-quarter time as we were in a really good spot, running down by 4 goals, and it didn't make any sense out of it. But the players believed that he had the answers and that they could win the game, and of course they did. So he's doing a great job.
In terms of Meadows, you've had a look at them earlier in the season. What are some strengths or that you think that they have? Obviously, grand finalists last year. Yeah.
Well, obviously they're quite a big club, and you can see it in their B grade. They're quite big players there, and it's really great for our boys to get up there and get over them. With the...
Oh.
I don't know who this is, sorry.
Knocking at the window, hang on.
I don't want to be rude, but whoever parked this fucking thing here, the timekeepers cannot see the goals at the southern end.
Okay.
Right, thank you. Sorry about that. Sorry. We'll see if there's some goals towards that end today. Yeah. Sorry about the language there. Wasn't expecting that. Continue, Tony.
What's the question? I've actually forgotten what it was.
Meadows.
Meadows. Obviously, they got the two boys from wherever they came from, Waikerie, I think. So they've got a great side on the track. I was surprised that they're not bigger guys, but so they've gone for 2 skilled players rather than the ruckman or the centre forward or whatever. And it'll be interesting to see how they today, because we're not a big side, and so we're relying on skill. So and I think that's what Meadows have gone down that path as well.
Terrific. All right, Tony. Well, after that, we appreciate the insight. President, how many years now?
I don't know how many years, 7 or 8. So it's been here a fair while now. And one thing about a club is having some stability, whether your playing group or the team, on the committee and around the club. To have stability, I think, is pretty important. Always good to get new ideas in, but it's very important, I think, that you've got that people know who's in the club and they know what they're doing. So to have some stability, I think, is part of the committee itself. Has been very, very good, and it's one of the reasons why I think we're doing fairly well on the ground.
Terrific. All right, Tony, have a great day.
Thank you. Thanks. Been a pleasure.
Jaden.
Cool. So, as we just see the warm-ups here at the moment, so Meadows doing some kicking action as well as Gumeracha. And like I said, the average margin between the two teams is 41.87. Should be a closer game today, and the average margin at this ground is 42.36 in the 31 games. So should be an interesting encounter. The average points that Meadows has scored against Gumeracha at Gumeracha is 65.3, but Gumeracha has scored 95.7. So 30 more points Gumeracha has scored. It'll be very interesting to see how how both teams really suit up, because Gumeracha hasn't lost a game this year, and their first quarters in particular here at this ground has been really good. Average score of 21 in the first quarter, so compared to the away team here at Gumeracha of 9. So, you know, the one goal probably won't do it in the first quarter for the away team. So, but like we said, there's probably going to be not many goals today with the conditions. But it's not raining at the moment. There's some dark clouds around, but it'll be very interesting to see. So, the average goals that Gumeracha have kicked this season is 12, and here they've kicked 28 goals here at Gumeracha, average of 9.3. Just some other stats as well. The average score of 90.62 for the season. Total points is 725, and also have scored 70.6. And Meadows this season in away games, they haven't lost an away game this season. They won at Macclesfield, Kangaroo, Kersbrook, and also again at Macclesfield last week. So they have a score of 95.75. In general this season, and a score of 93.75. So it's interesting. They've actually scored more points. With 766 points they've scored, more than Gumeracha, who have scored 725. So even though Gumeracha are undefeated and on top of the ladder, Meadows has scored 41 more points. So that's a very interesting stat there, Goldie. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams sit up, as both teams go in the huddles, doing some handballing action as well, and that. So as we just see the goal umpires go to the goals as well. So muddy conditions, but hopefully we get a good game today.
Never a dull moment.
No, never.
Hills Football League Country Division action here. And coming up, all going well, quarter time. Might play the interview I did a couple of weeks ago with Scott Bailey as well. So the coach of Meadows, Jaden. Big contest today, as we said. There's a few out, including some for Gumeracha as well. Ben Biaggi is out for them, and as we said, Meadows, some big outs. Andrew Coombe, Jacob Comley, Tomo, Mark Thomas still. Last couple of weeks he's missed. Benjamin Cracknell as well. So here we go. Big contest. Top of the table clash. Shout out to Pistols as well. It's his birthday
happy
today.
Birthday, Pistols, yeah. So hope he's having a good day, and should be a good contest here. So shout out to some of the Hills boys playing in the Eastern Zone.
Yeah, they've started well earlier in the day anyway.
Had a win in the women one as well, so well done to all the Hills players playing in the Eastern Zone champs.
One of the great Onkaparinga Valley captains, of course, is Jake Adcock. He's looking forward to the Lynch versus Bazina matchup today.
Yes, that'll be interesting. Jake. Yeah, thanks, Jake.
Just apologise as well. In case you tuned in earlier and you're wondering what was happening, sorry about the language warning there. Didn't expect that one. Now, the lights are on, Jaden, of course. Overcast conditions. Haven't had much rain over the last 15 or 20 minutes or so for our man James up top. But at the moment. Now, Brady Dorr in the ruck, of course, is a big matchup. Good to see him back in the lineup. He's going to go head-to-head with Sean King. A lot of class in the midfield for both sides. Let's get it underway. Jaden J. Hill, big clash here.
Here we go, 22-2 grand final rematch. Brady Dorr went up, but Gumeracha got the tap there, thanks to King, as they go forward. And good, strong mark there. Well done to Gumeracha. That was Walters. So he's had a good season so far, Benny. He
came on board last year, Jaden, and
Yes.
we gave him the Archies and the beanie earlier in the season for his standout performance against Kersbrook. So let's see how he goes
he's
today.
20 for today. Oh, so it's 20 for the year. So see how he goes today as he strolls in.
Originally recruited from Golden Grove, goes right to the line. Brady Dorr once again. We expect a bit of that today. Last line sort of work, and it's rushed through for a minor score. So Gumeracha on the board first. Through a rush behind, Michael Walters. Of course, the Spenceley brothers today, Jaden, looking forward to seeing how they go as kick-in comes in and Max Buckley tugs the mark.
So Meadows now going on the outer side here. What can they conjure up early in the contest?
Heavy deck, but
Yes.
it's pretty good at the moment.
It is, yeah. You see it is windy conditions as trees blowing in the background. So ball up the line. Oh, good mark there. It's Hannah. He goes towards the middle of the ground. Great, I think that is. Couldn't
Yep.
quite take the mark. Bit of a scrummage here at the moment. Bit scrappy. And I think it's going to be a high contact. Yeah, high contact there in favour of Meadows, and that was Cowlick.
So Tristan Cowlick has earned a 25-metre penalty as well, the big fella. So for Meadows, he's going to be kicking towards the entry gate end of the ground. Oh, Spenceley in the meantime unloads a barrel. That's Matthew Spenceley, and backing back there, taking a mark was Remy Deteau as he kicks it out towards the wing. Players already slipping over in the conditions. Ball hits the deck. Here's Ben Hanna under pressure. Ragdolled. Umpire says free kick for a highs. It's going to go Ben Hanna.
So Hanna now goes forward. Couldn't quite take the mark. It was Walters, but I think he's got a free kick anyway. Or maybe he held on to it. Take your pick. So Walters now going to go inside forward 50 here for Gumeracha. Graber's lurking around. He does go the short option.
Beautiful kick.
Yeah, great kick and great lace out as well, lead. So that was Trepka.
Mitchell Trepka,
So kick 7 for the season as well. So
former Norwood under-18s captain, interleague rep as well in 2022. The younger brother of Dan. Great goal kicker when resting. Apparently he's an absolute star as he has a shot for goal, and he's kicked it.
There it is, got the first of the day. So well done to Mitchell Trepka and Gumeracha. They've had all the forward play in this game already and got the first score on the board. So well done to Trepka. So that's his 8th goal of the season.
Just ticked over a few minutes here, Jaden. Opening quarter. Lovely goal. Just some stats that matter for first quarters for both sides.
Yeah, so like I said before, Benny, 21 is the score that Gumeracha average at this ground against Meadows. So be interesting to see if they can, they can do it again here. But good start there.
So back in the middle, big Sean King sliding in. Tried to tap it to the toe. Oh, flicking the ball around. Congested situation. Handball eventually pops out. Big King kicks it down towards the half-forward line for the Northern Magpies. Good pick up. I think that was Matthew Redden. Meantime, Gumeracha go further afield and diving mark. I reckon that's Ethan Lynch. He's taken the mark down at ground level.
Yep, former Onkaparinga Valley Bulldog, Ethan Lynch. So
yeah, recruited from Onkers last year. Hard running and versatile forward. Had some injury problems last year. But as we know, he had a big finals campaign. So Lynch, 45-degree angle for Gumeracha's second. And he's just missed that one to the right. So peppering a bit early here, Gumeracha.
Yep, so just a minor score there. So, yeah, like you said, they are peppering the goal here at the moment. Meadows is trying to get a clear transition. So ball's been kicked out of defensive 50 from Meadows. Tap forward there by King. Still in the near the 50, but good clearing kick there by Meadows. Couldn't quite get the distance though. Ball's going to scrummage here, and good hard contest there by both players, and the ball's going to be out of bounds. So right in front of the Meadows coach's box, the academy boy is going to bring it in.
Certainly is. Just around some Scott Bailey and the coaching staff down there at ground level for Meadows. Swanning in here is Ben Hanna on the left boot. Out towards the boundary line. That's gone out of bounds. If not, it would be last touch anyway. So it's hemmed in that sort of area of the ground at the moment. Run has just gone out to Ethan Lynch here, just behind the play. In fact, James Taylor, sorry. So Meadows just trying to move the ball forward here, Jaden. At the moment, it's locked in the forward half of the ground for Gumeracha, but here's an opportunity for Big Cowlick.
So he gets the handball away. They're going to stream forward here, right in front of us. Good mark there by Dorr. Umpire said he didn't play on. Goes in the left, inside 50. Bit of a mung kick, but that's right. It might work. On ground level here, pressure here for Gumeracha. Meadows are lurking. And it's going to be a stoppage. So well done by Gumeracha defence, really, to make sure that there was no goal scored. So ball up in Meadows 50. First inside 50 for the Dogs. just very scruffy at the moment. Charlie Grove was at the bottom of that pack, and I believe it's going to be a ball up. So
Stoppage situation, 15, 20 metres out from Meadows' goal. Hacked out of there. And umpires deemed a free kick here. It's going to Remy in the defensive 50. Spenceley on the mark. So short pass out towards the half-back flank. Taken here by Taylor. He goes further afield over the top. Got some opportunity to run the ball here through Daniel Trebke.
So Trebke now. On the outer side, goes up the line. And good mark there as well. So
Bailey
Gal.
Gal.
Yep, so Gal now. He goes forward. Yep, finds Sam Hanna. This is good. Calm play here by Gumeracha. Go inside forward 50. And
great mark.
That was a great mark there by Bergen. So good defensive act there by Bergen as he'll be looking to go outside his defensive 50 and finds the man, Benny.
Yep, Spenceley. Reliable defender is Bergen. So Spenceley, half back line. No, he can play anywhere. Goes to his brother in Jake. So Jake Spenceley, half back flank. Lights are on. We've gone 7 minutes opening quarter action here in Gumeracha. Half back line now for the Northern Magpies. Meadows, opportunity here for Brady Dorr. Tried to pop it over the top to teammate. Handball comes back, but it's a boundary throw-in the meantime out of side. 70 metres out from Meadows' goal kick towards the entry gate end here, Jaden. 1-2 Gumeracha, Meadows yet to score.
So the Academy boy brings it in. Keegan Dorr, going to see a little bit of that today. And a good clearing kick there by Gumeracha. That was Trebke, goes up forward. He's been busy as well. Couldn't quite get the advantage there. Meadows is going to be a ball up again. So plenty of stoppages in this contest so far, Benny.
8 minutes gone, opening quarter, 1-2. Gum, out of side, just a change at the moment. Player coming on the ground for Gumeracha is Harry Parker, coming off.
Yeah, is that Cooper Robinson?
So flick over pass from Luke Smart to Spenceley. We know what he's capable of. Advantage pays as it goes to his brother, Jake. Handball over the top to the Maltese Falcon, but couldn't quite get it there, Bazino. Oh, here's an intercept. Dorr, bit of class to Spenceley. He goes further. It's downfield free kick, dealt with after play there was Spenceley. And that was Matthew Spenceley. So it'll be downfield free kick here, Jaden. And just trying to pick up the play with the shot at goal. Opportunity for their first. Bit of a breeze out there, as we can see. Let's see what happens here. It's holding up. It goes right to the line. Opportunity for the Crummers. But Gumeracha are away.
So they're away now. Quick handball on the outer side. That was by Parker. Ball here. Well done by Meadows. That was Young. So Young gets the handball out. Now kick back inside forward 50 for Meadows. What can they do here? But they've set up well here, Gumeracha defensively. That was Trebke. Got the handball out there to Taylor. Taylor kicks on the wing, out of side. Contest here. Well done by Brainard, but couldn't quite get the man. Good tackle there. I believe that was it Buckley, was it?
Tristan Cowlick with the free kick. Meantime, Meadows go further afield into the forward pocket. Big Brady Dawes down there. They've got the two tools today with Dorr and Cowlick. They'll be rotating in the ruck for Meadows. So the ball now in the forward 50 for Meadows. Gone almost 10 minutes, opening quarter action. Gumeracha 1-2, Meadows yet to score. Lights are on. Jane J. Hill, Goldie here. Pistols having a good day today for his birthday.
Yes, had the 2 weeks off, Pistols. So he'll be refreshed, ready for next week. So stoppage situation here.
Good period by Meadows here.
Yeah, it is. And umpire, free kick to Gumeracha. So I think it was hanging on, I think. So that's going to be Hannah is going to have the free kick and kick it towards the middle of the ground here. So yeah, good mark there by Dito.
Dito.
What can he do? Good, short pass there by Hannah. So just controlling the ball here. So what can Gumeracha do? Lead 1-2-8 to no score. Goes towards the middle of the ground again. Lynch gets the handball over to Hannah. Ben Hannah that was. Goes inside forward 50 and there he is again. Michael Walters kicked the first goal of the day and has taken another mark inside 50 and opportunity to kick Gumeracha's second. So with that goal earlier in the day, he's now got 21 for the season.
Yeah, it's nice build-up from Gumeracha. Meadows had the ball across their forward 50 area, but now with the rain intensifying, Walters has a shot at goal. Gives it everything he's got, but it's gone out of bounds on the full.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if Gumeracha play that style of game, considering the rain's coming down and obviously just want to get the ball forward. But credit to them, they've done well.
Majority of the play played on the high side, Jaden.
Yes.
This area of the ground quite chopped up a bit. So let's see. I'm guessing they'll go to high side here. No, in fact, they go to low side. Short pass. Opportunity for Young to run onto it here. He's going to go head-to-head with Parker. Well done, Parker. Harry variety. Kick into the forward pocket. Good spoil. Reliable defending there by Max Buckley opposed to Braden Hutt. As you can see, the rain intensifying. Our man James on top of the van, filming all the action here. And the boundary throwing inside 50 for Gumeracha. Can they get an opportunity here? No, Spenceley snaps the ball out towards the high side, Jaden, but the skipper for Gumeracha, Jack Parker, kicks the ball into the forward pocket. Clever toe poke by Thomas Brainard. And Gumeracha with a chance to kick the ball inside 50.
Yep, so they go sideways though. But it might be turned over. So the Maltese Falcon in Bazina, well picked off there. So he's looking to go forward. Pack's going to sort of fly. Gets ball inside 50 for Meadows. Bit of a dribbling kick. What can they do here?
It's a push in the back.
Umpires called a push in the back there. So
Brady Dorr a bit annoyed with that decision.
it's actually a good pick up there by Toto and drew the free kick, I guess. So he kicks over to Taylor. So Taylor now kicks up the line. Bazina there. He gets the free kick. Yeah, and a bit of a push and shove here, Benny, at the moment. So on the outer side, but it's going to be a free kick to Bazina. He not long just had the ball. He kicks the ball forward again. And good mark there. Gets the handball away. So what can they do here? Spenceley goes inside forward 50 and looks for Dorr and takes the mark. So opportunity for Meadow to kick their first goal of the game.
Yep, he goes to the line. In fact, he goes all the way, but it's a minor score. We know what Brady Dorr's capable of after last year's grand final performance. Almost single-handedly got Meadows across the line. But this man, Cam Redden, took the mark that got Gumeracha the premiership. As Dorr was looming for another match winner in that grand final. Michael Walters pushing up towards the half-back flank for Gumeracha, their spearhead. So midway through this quarter, one goal at the moment to Mitchell Trebka is the only score. It's a free kick here to Traston Cowlick. I don't mind his game so far, Jaden.
Yeah, he's done some good things, but that kick was just a bit too wide there for Young. And
slippery conditions, as you see there on the camera.
Yeah, so just out of bounds there. So virtually right in front of us here, right in front of the crowd as well, under the veranda. Great buzz underneath there, and should be a good contest today. So throw in, no real advantage here. Well done by Hannah, taps the ball. That was very clever. They get the ball forward here, Gumeracha. Just a bit of a scrummage here at the moment, bit of a scrappy, but they get a clean handball. So Lynch now, he's got the ball, kicks inside forward 50, bit of a floater, and yes, juggling mark. Great mark there.
Walters,
that was Walters. He's had plenty of the ball. He kicks the ball towards the run there of Hannah. What can he do? And, still in. Keeps the ball in. Meadows clear, Goldie.
Yep, out towards the wing. Harry Parker, ball over the top. Trebka, short pass. That was Daniel Trebka. Finds Charlie Graber. True centre forward area. Low worm burner. Not the best kick, but it's hard in the conditions. Over the back, I reckon that's Remy Deto. Has a flying shot at goal. Still kept alive. And it's going to be a boundary throw in there. Braden Hutt keeping the ball alive. So a boundary throw in near the right point post. 1-2. Meadows 1 point. Goal kicker so far, Mitchell Trebka, inside the opening 3 minutes. We're ticking past the midway point in this term so far.
So, what can they do here, Gumeracha? Looking for their second goal. Umpire says play on. Doesn't blow the whistle, but they might get a snap here on the left. It's going to the line and it's out of bounds. So across the face of goal. Well done by Meadows, making sure no score was conceded there. And
yeah, just having a look at the boundary line here for Meadows. Ben Thomas, along with Daniel Young, and also Cameron Kerr on the bench for Meadows at the moment. In the meantime, a little bit of push and shove, bit of feeling there. Graber and Spenceley going at it. Umpire says just move it on, lads, as Spenceley's got the kick into defensive 50. In fact, he's umpire. We should say the umpires today, Jaden. We've got Ross Wall, Vito, Dennis Raymond, Clayton Bailey, James O'Leary, Jesse Filmer, Zach Hutchinson doing the boundaries, Adrian Muldoon and Raymond Mollier doing the goal umpires as Meadows look to move the ball forward here out of side, ticked over past the midway point in the first term.
so free kick there, play on. So Gumeracha now looking to go forward. Oh, good innovation there, good soccer there. That was from Trepka. Ball still in there, 50. Meadows kick it out. Kick towards the middle, under pressure, and good mark there by Young in the slippery conditions. Juggled the mark. So he's looking for options here. Umpire says play on. Good kick. So just trying to calm it down a little bit here, Meadows, making sure they think their way through. So the ball kicked towards the middle of the 50. Still inside the square, didn't have it. Oh, umpire's called free kick towards Gumeracha. So that is Parker's got the ball, the skipper.
Charlie Graber just coming off the ground at the moment.
As Taylor takes the mark, he kicks forward, but it's been cut off there by Brainard.
Yep, so Thomas Brainard with the ball.
So kicks the ball, bit of a floater inside forward 50. Umpire has called a high free kick there, and he's called 25 metres as well.
Getting into Brady Door.
Yeah, just to add to that. So it's going to obviously bring Gumeracha closer to their forward 50, leading by 7 points here in the midway through the first term.
Yep, so Ben Hanna with the ball. Middle of the ground, bit of a tumble punt in towards the half forward line. Big Trousers and Cowlick tried to take the mark as looks like Ethan Lynch having a bit of a break for Gumeracha. Half forward line for the Northern Magpies. Mitchell Trepka, the only goal scorer so far. Lights are on. Overcast conditions. A little bit of drizzle out there at the moment. Not too bad though. Rain will probably intensify as the day goes on. Spenceley, meantime, pop over the handball to the Pizzina, and he's wrapped up in the tackle there by Parker. Harry variety.
So what can happen here in this stoppage? Get the couple of handballs out here. Gumeracha kick the ball inside forward 50.
Big hut.
Yeah, well done. Good mark. Kicks the ball inside forward 50, but well done to Meadows, and they can clear here. So I reckon that's Kerr. He kicks the ball forward. Good mark there by Henderson. Brody Henderson. Kicks up the line. Was looking for Crowden, but well done. Dito took the mark, and but it's going to go straight back to Meadows, Goldie.
Yep, just around from Meadows interchange bench. Holding up all right. Spenceley takes the mark. Kicks past us in the dream, in the commentary
good mark,
van,
good
and a
mark
great
by
diving
Dorr.
mark there by Brady Dorr. I'm not sure if we can have a look at a replay of that, but that's a great mark. Sliding down at ground level, the big man. We know what he's capable of. He's a match winner. Just have a look here from Spenceley. Wheeling around on the right boot. Sliding in there, great mark, Brady Dorr.
Kicked for 4 goals for the season, but that one is just a minor score there. So get their second behind of the day, Goldie. Meadows trail Gumeracha 1-2. So Taylor, I think that is going to bring the ball out here for Gumeracha. Finds his teammate. in Redden. Hutt. Handball there. Short kick. Umpire's called the mark. He always paid a free kick. So that was Ben Hanna. He's been paid the free kick.
Of course, last year's co-captain and premiership win with Jack Parker, but it's cut off by Max Buckley. Meadows holding up here after the early goal of the match to Mitchell Trebka. So Max Buckley, centre wing. Umpires paid that one. Just a slips catch by Spenceley. Patient build-up by Meadows. Oh, that's a free kick against Sam Hanna. And Spenceley will have an opportunity here, 45-degree angle. We're right behind it. Damaging player. Jake Spenceley. Apparently he's a Port Power supporter and Wolverhampton fan in the soccer. And he gives it everything he's got, and he's kicked the goal.
Great goal.
Two-time male medalist, previously played for Macclesfield as well in the HFL.
As his 11th goal of the season as well, Benny. So well done to him, and scores a level.
Sunshine as well, Jaden. 1-2 apiece. Great goal.
Yeah, exactly.
As
So
we head towards quarter time.
the rain stayed away, which means that both teams can play that calm sort of footy and assess their options. So it'll be interesting to see if we get some late rain, which might mean more scrappy sort of football being played. But so far, good to watch at the moment. So Dorr went up in the ruck. No real advantage here, but he gets the handball away. Spenceley in the middle, clears it to Bazina. He goes inside forward 50. Got some runners here. Couldn't quite take the mark there. Good handball forward. What can they do here, Meadows? Good defence there by Gumeracha. They just soccer the ball forward. And a bit of a scrap situation. Not a clear cut of play there, and it's going to be a ball up.
Yeah, ball up situation as we head towards quarter time. Good chips here. Thanks to Carpy for the chips and gravy.
And the coffee as well.
And the coffee. 1 goal apiece so far. Snap round the corner. Meadows, good period for them. Out towards the boundary line. Kick towards the halfback flank. Brady Dorr tried to get a teammate. Eventually the umpire's deemed a free kick. I think it's gone to Cooper Neindorf. Halfback flank for Gumeracha with the light near the light tower.
So Neindorf now, former Kersbrook player. No mark there. In front of the outside, right near the boundary. Umpire's going to call it a ball up. So just moved in a little bit.
Mainly all the players, Jaden, on that half the side of the ground at the moment. Just noticing Braden Hutt deep against Bergen. Basically the only players in the forward half of the ground for Gumeracha at the moment. And there it is, quarter time. Entertaining start. Low scoring as we'd expect. And you wouldn't expect anything different between these two sides, Jaden. Scores are level, 1-2 apiece at quarter time. And what we might do is a couple of weeks ago, just continuing on the Call of the Wild Roadshow, we went out to Meadows Oval, and this was a bit of a chat with Meadows coach Scott Bailey, just remembering this was a couple of weeks ago. So Scott Bailey, quarter time chat, Meadows coach out at Meadows a couple of weeks ago before we come back to the second quarter here, Call of the Wild. We are Stringy Bark Park in Meadows with Meadows coach Scott Bailey just starting off. Stringy Bark Park obviously coming on board this year as a major ground sponsor. Can you just tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, Stringy Bark Landscaping, it's good to have them on board this year. Obviously, Aaron over there is a club legend of the 5-time premiership player, so it's fantastic to have him back involved. And obviously Stringy Bark, you can see the signs up everywhere around the ground on the light posts, so it's a pretty big sponsorship that we've seen inputted into the club this year.
How are you seeing the lads positioned at the moment in the just focusing on the A grade for the time being? How are you seeing it positioned? A slight loss to Gumeracha.
Yeah, we had a sort of mid-season review mindset sort of meeting last Tuesday before the bye, which is very unusual because normally that's halfway through the year, but obviously this year we've only played 5 games. We're sitting 1 loss. We've probably played 4 bad quarters. Obviously got some guys sort of out of the team at the moment. If we sit at the start of the year with those key people out of the team, we've lost a game by 5 points and sitting 4-1. It's pretty good.
The importance of the Spenceley brothers coming on board for starters. We can talk about some of the other recruits. What have they offered you this year?
Yeah, Matt and Jake obviously bring a little bit of a different dynamic to our midfield. Getting used to the rain and the wintry conditions. Obviously used to Waikery and the big ovals. They're slowly getting used to the Meadows ovals. They enjoy it when we play in the big ovals. But Matt and Jake, especially Jake with his leadership, he's a part of the leadership group this year. Has added a different dynamic to that leadership group and thought process. I think Matt the other day at Kangaroo had 52 touches and 8 goals, so they definitely add a little bit of spark to our team.
A little bit breezy here. The conditions of the oval pretty good. How you found it so far this year training here?
Yeah, touch wood. Chad, who's out here with the 11s at the moment, does a fantastic job with our oval and keeps it in pretty good nick, mostly for cricket season, I think. But it does look okay at the moment. Probably in August it might be a different story.
How are you finding the 7-team competition this year? Obviously, there's quite a few buys that you have throughout the year. So how do you go about structuring that with the guys?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a broken season, really, I suppose. We had the bye first round, which is always unique because the guys have a really long pre-season to build up for that first game, and to have that bye first round was a little bit different. Then we played the 2 games, had a bye, played 3 games, had a bye. A little bit of a broken season, and we still haven't played Kersbrook and Torrens Valley yet, so it's a bit of a unique one in that regards for the 17 comp, but in the games, and everyone's got to play everyone.
Milestones are big at any club. Benjamin Cracknell, I think he's out there involved with the juniors at the moment. Brought up the 100 game a few weeks ago. Importance of him, sort of one of those unsung heroes.
He's absolutely pivotal to our group. We hold him in high regards in the back 6. He's been a rock down there, and his voice, you can probably hear him on a lot of the old Dartfish commentary. His voice echoing from the back lines on many occasions.
Andrew Coombe, hopefully have a chat to him shortly, the captain. Where would you rate him in the competition, especially for versatility? You can play basically anywhere, can't you?
Yeah, it was Kangaroo the other week. I just kept kicking it to him, and I think he took about 13 marks, intercept marks, which is a huge across halfback. Going forward, he can kick goals from 50. Yeah, he's a beautiful kick, beautiful mark. Probably one of the strongest contested marks I've seen in this competition in the country division. So,
where do you see the state of the play now in the country division? Obviously, Torrens Valley team on the rise in 3rd spot. The rest of the sides, even though they've won 1 match or so, can still make the top 5. What are your thoughts on the season so far?
Yeah, that's the beauty of 17 comp. It doesn't take much to make the top 5. But I think there's a fair few teams, even like on their day, Burwood got the jump on us here. They're a much bigger side than we were expecting, and they kicked 6 goals to our nothing. So there's definitely sides that can have their quarters and their day. So it's very open. I think Torrens Valley, that's fantastic for Adam and the sort of the program he's put together up there to come back and really get them going this year. They're going to be a dangerous side. And we've got them 2 weeks from now at this ground.
Got the juniors on at the background here. Who have we got?
We've got our 14s and our 11s training at the moment. Normally our Moddies program, they train on Wednesday nights. Otherwise, it's a very small oval. We can't fit them all on. So, it's fantastic. I think we've got about 23 under 14s, and obviously the 11s. Fair few numbers.
So, how many years now at Meadows as coach? And ultimately, the aim this year is to 3rd time lucky. All right, welcome back.
Yes,
Hybrid
I
Ag,
think
Gumeracha Oval. Tony Haddiford once again. Tony,
so
what are your
initially when I
thoughts?
took the A grade
Obviously
role,
a
it was
hard
a
fought
5-year
first
program,
quarter, 1 goal apiece.
Yeah, no, obviously very, very even. So I thought we were still in front because we were going against the wind, and they managed to jag one back. But obviously very tight, very heavy conditions, just feeling each other out. So
what is the wind like out there?
She's pretty brisk, blowing towards the road end, I think. So
right.
It should help us this quarter.
Thanks, Tony, for the insight.
Cheers, mate.
Tony Haddiford there, Gumeracha President Jaden. So a bit of a breeze, so that's not a bad quarter for Gumeracha if there is a wind advantage for Meadows in that quarter. But in the meantime, they've got an opportunity here, the Bulldogs, to go forward, chop out mark. Got a few comments coming in here, Jaden, as well. Daryl Nichols said, happy birthday, Pistols. And Nigel Jamison says, the Prez, good job. Of course, the Prez there. Tony Haddiford joining us at quarter time again. And let's see what this second quarter delivers. Jaden, lights are on. Sunshine which we
Yeah,
like.
yeah, sun their eyes at the moment. So Henke, he goes up the line towards us, and that's, I reckon that was Lynch. Yes, so Lynch took the mark there. Good, strong mark. Floating across there, so he points towards the man. And, couldn't quite take the mark there. Spilled a, like there was Walters. He soccers it, or tried to, and umpire has called it.
As we can see, it's a very heavy football, muddy conditions.
It's right in front of the Gumeracha coach's box. So, throw in now. James O'Leary there, throws it in. And just a stoppage situation here at the moment. Goldie, so...
Heavy deck.
Yeah, heavy deck, but still in reasonable nick, I guess. So, no real advantage in the ruck tap there. Umpire calls another stoppage.
Just ticked over a minute and a half. Sam Hanna goes to Walters. Snap round the corner from the sharpshooter for Gumeracha into the pocket area. And the umpire, Ross Wall, says, I'll have it. Hemmed in the pocket. Good conditions at the moment. These two sides, last meetings have been all under a goal, including last year's grand final and earlier in the season with Ben Hanna kicking that match winner. And Walters takes the mark, does he? No. Umpire says, I'll have it. So, stoppage situation inside attacking 50 here for the Northern Magpies. Sam Hanna's just outside the stoppage here, ready for the ball to spring out to him. Just some stats that matter, Jaden, for second quarters or overall between these two sides. Once again, shout out to Pistols. Birthday today, having a good day out there.
Yeah, for sure, Goldie. So, Meadows average a score 12.7 in the second quarter against Gumeracha, where Gumeracha average a score of 11.4, so pretty even. But here at Gumeracha, though, the Magpies average a score of 24.5 compared to Meadows 17. So, 7-point differential there. So, interesting to see if Gumeracha can score their average of 4 goals, as there's been a free kick
for
here.
A throw.
For a throw. And
against the big fella, I reckon. Cowlick, maybe.
Yep. So,
umpire Wall just
going in the way of Gal. So, Ballygal now. Opportunity to kick Gumeracha's second. Strolls in.
Well, I love that. Does a bit of a fist towards the fire pit area
Yes,
as
I think
well.
so.
Might have a chat to those guys maybe at half time, Jaden. We'll see what happens.
So, second goal for the year. So, well
I'm not
done
sure if... I'll keep going. I'm not sure if Salish has the footage of the fire pit that I took earlier in the day, but I'll see if we can get that up at stage. Meantime, it's a goal to Bailey Gow. Jaden, 4 minutes into the second term.
Yep, so well done to Gumeracha and Ballygow. So just some season quarter stats here, Goldie, as well. So Gumeracha this season average a second quarter score of 20.62, but here they average a score of 17.3, and the away team only averages a score of 6 in the second quarter. So
as the ball pops out here to Brady Dorse, soccers the ball the half forward line. Good attack on the ball. Pop over pass in the middle of the ground by Taylor. Starting to get their mojo going here, Gumeracha, as Ben Hanna squirts the ball out wide. Kick forward. Walters, good presenting. Just dropped the mark there. Opposed to Samuel Sobey, who reached his 100th game milestone. He features potentially in our half-time interview as well. So don't go anywhere. Half forward line here for Gumeracha.
So what can they do here? Gumeracha in front of the coach's box. Graber, it's the ball, tackles a man, and the umpire has got a hold on the ball. So he thought he must have had an opportunity to get it out and dragged it in. His reasoning, I would think. That was Cameron underneath that ball. So Graber, though, kicks the ball inside forward 50.
Push out, free kick for Sobey.
Yeah, in front there was Sobey, and played it quite well, actually. So
yeah, he is. He played his 100th game a few weeks ago against Kersbrook.
So played that situation quite well, and he's going to have an opportunity to probably going to go to the near side, I would think.
Well, a bit of a hack kick. Sliding in there is Ben Hanna out towards the boundary line. Didn't quite go to the boundary line, kept it alive. Handball along the boundary. Now in the forward pocket for Gum.
So,
as you can see, beautiful conditions at the moment.
stoppage situation here.
Gone 7 minutes, second quarter action. Gumeracha leading 2-2, Meadows 1-2.
So now Meadows go outside their defensive 50. Oh, good soccer kick there. That was Brainard. He's actually done some good things, Goldie, as well, as Gumeracha retreat here. Short kicks.
Setting up well at the moment, Gumeracha.
I believe that is Redden. He kicks the ball up the ground to Graber. So Graber now kicks the ball inside forward 50. Pack's going to fly. Couldn't quite take the mark there. I think that was Walters. Neindorf though, he kicks the ball inside forward 50. One-on-one situation, Hannah.
Oh,
What can they do here? Oh, well played defensively there by Meadows.
great defence from Meadows. Eventually it pops out though to Trebka.
And
He's missed. Can we just look at that replay again from Meadows' defence? I'm not sure if we can get it in time, but that was great defensive
Yeah, it
pressure there
was.
from Meadows.
I've actually held up quite well. Even though they conceded the one goal in this quarter, they have
Just look at that.
held up
Hunting and
quite
Pack
well at the
holding
moment.
it up. Eventually the ball popped out to Trebka, but under pressure couldn't kick the goal.
So now, what can they do here? Buckley goes forward. They haven't really got it past the halfway mark the last few minutes, but they have an opportunity now, thanks to Brainard. So he's been busy in this term as well. Kicks the ball sort of forwards and sideways to Luke Smart.
Cooper Neindorf just having a bit of a breather. Harry Parker back on the ground for Gum.
So what can they do here, Meadows? Gumeracha though go near the 50 metre line. Hannah, Sam Hannah that is, goes inside forward 50. Looking for Walters, couldn't quite take the mark. Well done by Meadows. And Buckley's going to clear the ball out, but it could come back. Oh, well done there by Spenceley. Good attack on the ball. Looking for a handball option. Kicks the ball forward. Bit of a scrap kick. No real advantage here at the moment. Gumeracha kick the ball forward. And the Meadows player's just been taken quite strongly there.
Yep.
And it's just going to be a ball up.
65 metres out from Gum's goal. Couple of goal scorers for them so far. Mitchell, Trebka and Gow. As they go forward once again. This way, that way. Squeezing kick out by Trebka. Dangerous position. Off hands. And just missing there. Minor score. Comment coming in, Jaden?
Yeah, so it's Cam Kerr's birthday, so happy birthday to Cam Kerr from Meadows, number 16.
Happy birthday.
So happy birthday to him. So shares the same birthday as Pistols. So
Sam Hannah, great mark from the Spenceley kick. So Sam Hannah starting to get his mojo going, kicks the ball forward. Good defensive ball by Sobey, but offhand flying shot at goal by Graber. They're peppering Gumeracha.
So what can they...
Matty Redden with the ball now, Jaden. 2-4 to 1-2. 2-5 to 1-2, I should say.
So Sam Hannah now. He thinks he can get the journey right on the edge of 50. About to walk into the centre square. Going to line up from there and give it a good roost, I think. So
Haven't really made the most of their opportunity so far. 10 minutes gone.
yeah, Meadows' defence has held up well. A bit of a scrappy kick, and unfortunately it's gone out of bounds for Hannah and for Gumeracha. So
As Tony Hannaford said at quarter time, the president of Gumeracha, definitely wind advantage to the right of your screen or
Yep.
right of the radio dial on Lofty 88.9. But at the moment, Gum just not able to make the most of the chances. They've had 1 goal free in this term so far and 1 out of bounds on the full.
So like the wind advantage at Nan the other week. Not as strong though.
No,
but
not as strong. Probably a
not as
2-goal win to the right.
So Meadows try and clear. The ball's been thumped out towards the red Subaru there.
We should mention our sponsors again as well. We'll get to both clubs shortly, Jaden. But of course, Filming Footy is Sports Interactive and Dartfish, bringing you the product today, the Hills Footy League. HFL sponsors Police Credit Union, West End, Closey Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, Courier, Rossdale Home, Sports Centre and Think Road Safety. We'll get to both sponsors shortly. Sam Sobey holding strong, earns a free kick. He's been good as the Gumeracha sponsors, Jaden.
Yeah, so Salisbury Locksmiths, Produce Cart and Supplies, Hybrid Ag, Jade Commercial, Torrens Valley Orchards, GH Haulage, Cart Carrying, Y Climb, Tower High and the Gum Hotel. Thank you for those to get on board the Northern Magpies.
Shobi goes for a short pass to Bergen, and Meadows sponsors Meadows Hotel, Eat, Drink and Laugh, Crack Ceiling, and of course Stringy Bark Landscaping. As there's a defensive error, and Gumeracha have got a chance once again.
So Trepka. So Gumeracha would like to make the most of this wind advantage and of the opportunities. Kick 2-5 for the game so far. Opportunity now for Trepka to kick a important goal here. Kick 7 for the season before this game, and he's given it a good roost. And umpire scored a free kick though. So
can we look at that again on the replay? Right on the line.
Replay from Salish. And Spencer's going to bring it in. So just get the replay up in a sec. Here we go.
Have a look at this. So the shot on goal by Trepka. We'll keep you updated on if there's any chance here as Buckley takes the mark. Meantime, let's have a look at this.
The ball
right to the line.
Gone through.
Deemed it for shepherding against Sam Hanna.
High. Yep. So high shepherd there, I believe. So Buckley now, the skipper for Meadows, he's kicked it towards the pack in front of us. And Big Brady Dawes going to have an opportunity to get Meadows past the halfway line, Benny.
It's got a makings of another closely fought encounter between these two sides. At the moment, it's 9 points the advantage between Gum, as we know they play similar styles of football, these two sides. Tough conditions, but still evenly matched. Spenceley, good tackle. They're off to the races here, Gumeracha. Past us in the commentary van. Kick inside 50. Sobey's played well against Walters in this term. Meadows' defence holding up strongly is Bergen. And it's deep inside attacking 50 for Gum, Jaden, as we head towards the 15-minute mark in the second term.
So, Gumeracha's 50. What can they do here? Love to kick their third goal, and that was holding on there. Was to Walters, so...
Gets the Bronx cheers from the pavilion area.
Yep, so Michael Walters, opportunity to kick his second goal of the game, and kick his 22nd goal of the year as well. So, having a good season so far.
He's looking for his first.
So
he's had some shots on goal. Mitchell Trepka's kicked the first goal, and Gow for Gumeracha. But he's had some shots on goal.
Yep. So his 21st goal of the season. Can he do it?
Yes, he can.
Good looking kick. Very good looking kick. And easy as you like there for Walters. Well done to him and well done to Gumeracha. So 3-5, 23 to 1-2-8. So in this second term here at a Hybrid Ag Oval in Gumeracha. So 2022 Grand Final rematch was a 3-point occasion in the decider with Gumeracha just getting over the line. And it was a defensive mark by Cameron Redden that saved the day there for Gumeracha as well, Goldie. So,
yep, back in the middle, Brady Dorr keen to get things going again for the Southern Bulldogs up against Sean King in ruck. Dorr won that one down. Coming through Sam Hannado. Kick forward, Gumeracha. Reckon that was Remy there, repelling the ball. Dangerous though. Ben Hanna has a flying shot at goal. Walters at the back of the bus says, thanks very much, I'm going to kick a goal. Samuel Sobey saying, how's about the push out? Umpire saying no. So it's another goal for Gumeracha.
Now Gumeracha are starting to get banged for their buck, aren't they, Goldie? Good forward play, good centre clearance.
Let's see if there's a push out here. Ben Hanna with the long kick forward.
I didn't
really notice. Samuel Sobey saying it was a push out, but umpire didn't see it that way. So consecutive goals for the Northern Magpies gives them a good little break here.
Yep, so be interesting to see how Meadows can respond here. Obviously Gumeracha have got a bit of the wind advantage here at the moment, but 4 goals to 1 in this match so far. So ball in the middle, Dorr got the tap out. couldn't quite get the advantage here in the centre clearance yet. Ken Meadows, and tackled strongly there was Brodie Henderson.
Yeah, just a reminder, players missing from this Meadows lineup today: Mark Thomas, Jacob Comley, along with Andrew Coombe and also Benjamin Cracknell. So some big outs there, but they're second on the ladder and right in this contest at the moment. Just slipping slightly behind, but they need a answer here, Jaden, as Spenceley goes forward.
Yep, so what can they do here? Couldn't quite take the mark, Meadows. Ball just bobbing around here. And good tackle, and it's going to be a stoppage situation. So Cameron Kerr there couldn't quite take the mark, but happy birthday to him. So stoppage situation, Goldie.
Yep. 18 minutes gone in the second quarter. You're right. Keep going.
Tackle there was Henderson, and I think that was Parker. Well done to him, and he kicks the ball forward. So they're going to run here. Gumeracha. Kick the ball towards the van. Ninehoff bobbing around as well. Walters, what can they do? Buckley. Ball has to be out completely, and it wasn't. Gumeracha's still going to handball forward. Hannah kicks it towards the 50.
Great handball.
And yet the kick's just gone wide there. Well done by, that was Max Sully there. Good pick up and handball, but unfortunately the toe couldn't convert. So Meadows are going to go out here. Spenceley now goes to the outer side. Off to the races here. Couldn't quite pick it up there, the Meadows player. Couldn't quite get the tackle either. Ball goes inside forward 50, and mark taken there by Bazina at his opposite part of the ground, opposite end, usually in the forward line, but good defensive back there. And Cowlick's now got an opportunity to reset here for Meadows Goldie.
Great work by Young. Under pressure though from Cooper Neindorf, who equally is up to the challenge. Umpire Trevor Morrison says, I'll have it.
Ball's underneath there somewhere.
Quite a muddy area of the ground here. Heavy deck. 4-5 to 1-2. Gumeracha just starting to get the edge here. 21 points up as Matt Redden has a bit of a spill for Gumeracha. Boundary throw in, half forward line. Ben Hanna in the contest. Bazina, high ball, says go for it. Parker, the captain, goes to Cam Redden. One step, bang, inside 50. Walters over the back. Thanks for coming. This will be almost a pick up there by Remy the toe. Ben, hang on. What's that?
Throw.
Oh,
throw. Yep, umpire called a throw, so I'm not sure if it was or not, but that's the final decision. So Bazina now kicks the ball forward and finds Smart. So
just having trouble at the moment, Meadows, getting that ball past the halfway line. As you can see, Luke Smart got a fair amount of mud on the face. Brady Dorr goes up, and that's a great mark. Gets it on to Spenceley. So Spenceley, Jake variety, kicks it. Now towards the centre-half forward area. Nice defensive spoil by Taylor. Cam Redden comes in. It's a solid Gumeracha defensive line. Of course, they conceded no goals, Jaden, against Kersbrook. So it's a stringent defensive setup here for Gumeracha.
it is, and they've only lost two. They've only lost not many second quarters this season as well. So the ball has sort of been kicked forward here by Meadows. What can they do here? Parker, he's done some good things. Goes to Taylor. He kicks the ball forward, and is that a push in the back? Yeah, it is. So Buckley pushed Lynch in the back, and he's going to have an opportunity to kick the ball forward. He's actually going to go sideways, though, in the middle of the ground. Risky kick, but it paid off.
Yep, Cam Redden takes the mark. Smack bang in the middle of Hybrid Ag. Gumeracha Oval with the host leading 4-5 to 1-2. Meadows need to hold firm here during the closing parts of the second quarter. Kick into the forward pocket's gone out of bounds, so that'll be last touch free kick for Meadows. To Ben Thomas, of course his brother Mark not playing today, injured as well. All going well, those players will be back as we head towards the finals time for Meadows though. Jaden, as Ben Thomas moves the ball outside of the defensive 50, a big Brady Dorr takes another great overhead mark.
So Dawn out. What can he do? Kicks the ball up the line. Going to be a sort of a stoppage situation. Oh no, umpire says play on. Fresh airy there from Gumeracha. And it's going to be a ball up. So, oh no, it's not. It's going to be a free kick here.
Just a reminder, Gum kicking with the breeze at the moment.
Hang on, Goldie.
We got a yellow card, have we?
Oh, it was a yellow, yeah. Yellow card here, so...
I'm not sure if we can pick the replay up, what that was for. I think it's Henderson.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was for. If we get the replay to Leash at some stage.
If it's too
No
late,
stress.
that's all right.
No stress yet.
So Brodie Henderson's got the yellow
Here we go,
card.
so the Dartfish replay. No, just... It's got to be back further if you can.
Yeah, that's okay.
So,
Maybe for a
Trepkin
bit
out.
of chirp.
Trepkin now, yeah, a bit of chirp maybe. So Trepkin now, opportunity to really kick forward here for Gumeracha.
Well, he's kicked a goal in this quarter. He's pushed it to the right. In fact, he kicked the goal, first goal of the match with Mitchell Trebka. Walters has kicked a couple in this term. And Gow as well for Gum. So Meadows just holding on at the moment, 4-6, 1-2, 22 points the margin. Their only goal kicker came in the first term to Jake Spenceley. Got to move the ball forward. Brady Dorr, I tell you what, he's putting on an overhead masterclass at the moment. He kicks the ball towards the half-forward line. Good containing there. Here's a chance. Croden kicks the ball further afield. And it's gone out of bounds or last touch. And it'll be a free kick to Cam Redden, hemmed in the back pocket. Lights on, overcast conditions. Gumeracha in control at the moment, kicking with the aid of the breeze.
So just an update on that yellow card. I believe a bit of push and shove might have gone a bit out of hand there. So that's why there was a yellow card shown.
You got some sources.
So, I just had a look at the replay.
Oh, right. Good work.
So.
Well, they're a player down. And they've got a chance here, Jaden, across the half-forward line, Meadows.
Yes, they do. So what can they do here? Trying to kick their second goal of the game so far. King trying to get the ball forward for Gumeracha.
Oh, great attempt by Jack Parker.
Umpire says play on, though. No free kick paid. Ball goes forward. Kerr there. What can they do? Oh, well done there by Gumeracha. They're going to go forward now. Trepka that was, I believe. Hang on, here we go. So here's the replay. Yeah, just watch that push and shove here.
What's the player there? Number one. Oh! Okay, that's self-explanatory.
Yep, so there you go.
Well done, Salish.
Well done, Salish. So
you go, Jade.
So Neindorf now. Umpire says not 15. Try to get the clearing kick away. They can't, though. Yeah. Meadows go forward. What can they do here? Oh, and, yep, great kick and good mark here.
Great kick.
Just trying to get the player's number, but...
Liam Sterling just easing the ball out of the contest, Jaden, with a beautiful little pass. Popped over the top with the man with the headband on, which, of course, is Toby Croden, I believe.
Yep. So,
big kick.
Bit of a
Gonna test him here.
Joel Selwood look like with the headband on. What can he do?
Okay, that's kicked into the pocket. And Gumeracha will be keen to repel here. Graber picks it up. Few players slipping over in the meantime. Chain of handballs. Trebka round the corner towards the muddy side of the... Oh, high tackle against the Maltese Falcon there, Bazina. And Gow. Oh, straight into us here. Couple of head helmets out there, Jaden. One with Sam Hanna and the other with Scully.
Yep, so...
We've gone 25 minutes, by the way, second quarter.
Right in front of us here. Got a great shot here. So, Academy boy throws it in. James is cleaning the camera there. So,
there we go, half time.
Half time. So, the scoreline is Gumeracha 4-6-30. Lead Meadows 1-2-8. 22-point ball game here at a hybrid Ag Oval in Gumeracha. 2022 Grand Final rematch.
Tough conditions. Lights are on. Heavy deck. And goal kickers in that quarter for Gumeracha, just assisting them to slip in front further. Of course, scores were level at quarter time, but a 3-goal term for Gumeracha. Kick started there by Gow with the goal and consecutive goals to Walters. They peppered throughout the term, Jaden. I reckon they had 2 goals for that quarter while keeping Meadows scoreless. So didn't quite probably take advantage of all their opportunities, but they've got a handy lead, 22 points at half time. Anything you'd like to report before we go to the third interview?
Yep, so just a stat here. So it's actually the first time that Meadows have been scoreless in the second quarter since 2010 against Gumeracha. So there you go.
There's a stat. Where'd you come up with that one?
There you go.
So scoreless term, first time since 2010 against Meadows.
Yep, second quarter.
Against Gumeracha.
Against Gumeracha, yep. Scoreless second term. It's the only, just adding to that stat as well, I'm just looking at the figures here, only the third time there's been a scoreless term against Gumeracha since 2010. So we'll go to the interviews.
Yeah,
Goldie.
so once again, a couple of weeks ago, we headed around to different training sessions, went to Meadows. So a couple of weeks old now, but still relevant. Had a chat then to, unfortunately, injured captain at the moment of Meadows, Andrew Coombe. Hopefully he's back in the lineup for finals. And also had a chat to Sam Sobey ahead of his 100th, and also had a bit of a look around the kitchen at Meadows as well, Jaden, because they serve beautiful lasagna Thursday nights at Meadows. So over to Salish now with the third interview out at Meadows with Andrew Coombe, Sam Sobey, and in the kitchen. Your thoughts on the season so far from the guys? One loss against Gumeracha. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean we've started off strong, 4-1. It's always a pretty good start. I guess Gumeracha are always going to be a tough test, and we knew that coming into the year. And unfortunately, we couldn't quite get the chocolates over them. We probably let one slip, but they deserved it. They played really good footy and they got over the line. But other than that, I suppose we're blooding a bit of youth, and we're moving in the right direction. That's for sure.
It's Thursday night. Before we continue here, understand your mum's brought along some lasagna. Can you just tell us about what takes place there? Beautiful lasagna?
Yeah. Mum's been slaving away all week in the kitchen. So after tonight, the boys will jump in, have a feed, and read out the team. So yeah, really good that the community's getting behind that, and yeah, very grateful for Mum for doing it.
Fantastic. In terms of the juniors, that's on the rise here at Meadows. How important, obviously, is it for the Moddies and the 14s and 11s as well, as you and senior players, to get around these young lads, because they're obviously aiming to be the next A graders down the track?
Yeah, I mean, it's been really impressive this year, the amount of kids we've got coming through. We got all our Moddies teams, and our under 14s have started off really well in the season. So yeah, trying to get out here as much as we can. Ben Cracknell, one of our senior players, he's played his 100th a couple of weeks ago. He's been really impressive. He's always out here giving them a hand. So it's something that the rest of us senior boys should get out a little bit more, because they're really flying at the moment.
Hey, you love a goal, but also you're playing in defence. Do you have a favourite spot on the ground, or wherever you just put, you're happy to play that role?
Yeah, happy to do what the team needs, as the cliche says. But no, I'm quite enjoying. I've played forward most of my footy life, so playing down back's a little bit fresh and a little bit new and exciting. And I've strung a couple of nice games together back there, so it's been really good.
So your background with Meadows, because also you went down at Sturt and played with quite a number of the guys who were playing in the Hills Football League, but you always played at Meadows in the juniors before then going to Sturt?
Yeah, I was a Meadows kid, so just still live up the road here. So played all my Moddies and all my juniors here, and then ventured down in town for a little bit, and then made my way back. It's been really good.
Fantastic. Now, shortened competition, well, in terms of teams this year, 7 team. How are you finding it with the adjustment for having the infrequency and buys and whatnot?
Yeah, I suppose we probably had a bit of a slow start to the year, in the sense that I think round one was a bye for us, and then we played one, and then had another week off, and so I guess the midway point of the year we've only played 5 games, which is a bit funny, but I think we string 6 together now before our next break, so it'll be really good for the boys to get a bit of continuity moving forward.
So in terms of the next few rounds, what's the aims from the guys? Because Scott said you had a bit of a meeting last week or a couple of nights ago. What's the mindset for this little stretch coming up?
Yeah, I suppose any year in footy you get to this middle patch when it gets starting to get really cold and wet, and it's probably a spot where sides could fall away a little bit and get a little bit complacent. So I suppose we just really want to attack the next month. We got some big games coming up. We got Kersbrook at Kersbrook, which are always tough. Into Torrens Valley, who are really, they're playing some really, really good footy this year. They've improved a lot. So, and then coming into Gumeracha as well, which would love to get the wood on them. They've done us in a couple of times. So, I guess we've got some really big games coming up that will really see how we go towards the end of the year.
And how's Brady Dorr looking and some of those guys to return?
Yeah, I think Brady's been training. He's looking good. I think we get a run this week. Billy Cameron will be back in this week too, which is a massive boost for us, having a few older, experienced guys come back into the team.
Tremendous. All right, thanks, Andrew. And we'll just go to the showcase here. Now, got the Archie songs for you as well, so enjoy that. And we'll probably get your Dartfish beanie as well. So all the best for the rest of the year, and we'll catch up shortly, I'm sure. We're here in the Meadows Football Club kitchen, and Adams, here's the lasagna Andrew Coombe and Scott Bailey were talking about. Can you just tell us about this? It looks absolutely amazing. How many we got in there? About 12 or something?
Yeah, well, it started off as the boys, a bit of a tradition down here at Meadows. Mrs. Coombs does the lasagna. So I've just taken on doing the meals this year for the boys, and so we've got to keep the tradition going. So we've got the famous lasagna tonight. Homemade lasagna, garlic bread and salad, all handmade by Mrs. Coombs. So all I'm doing is just a bit of lackey work tonight, which is great, and the boys are looking forward to a good feed. Get on down here to Meadows Footy Club, $10 a head. Juniors, seniors, mums and dads, anyone, whoever wants to come down for a feed. We've got plenty of food, so we'll be serving from 7 o'clock onwards. Thank you.
All right, we are Meadows Football Club in the club rooms after being in the kitchen. Now we're the showcase. Hopefully for Meadows they can add another Premiership Cup later in the year, but a man who's having a milestone this weekend, Sam Sobey. Sam, congratulations, game 100. Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's been a good couple of years up at Meadows. Really enjoying football, so hopefully game 100 is pretty good as well. So
heading to Kersbrook, you got a few buses heading up there, or family or whatnot?
Yeah, got a lot of family coming up from Meadows, coming up from town, so yeah, should be a pretty good day for me, hopefully. They don't get to see a lot of my footy, so it'd be good to have them there.
So what's your background with football-wise?
From the Riverland originally, so I grew up playing for Blanchetown Swanreach. Played there up until I was probably 18, had a couple of years off, and then, down in town looking for a new club, and my parents moved to Prospect Hill, so I decided to come out here.
Tremendous. And what's your role within the side this year?
Mainly in the back lines, back six, so yeah, I really enjoy it down there. Obviously don't get my name in a paper too often, but I just, love playing down there. It's a good team game down in the back line, so yeah.
Well, Benjamin Cracknell obviously got his 100, so you'll join him as well?
Yeah, he's a bit of a better player than I am, so yeah, he's a good man to have back there, good team man.
Tremendous. Well, from the showcase once again, we got Dartfish beanie for you, so I know you're keen to get out there at the moment in the track.
Yeah, can't wait. It's a nice cold night, so the beanie
beautiful.
Certainly well.
And of course the Archie songs for you.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Yeah, all the best for game 100.
Cool, thank you.
I got my scarf, got my old coat. I got a footy game to go to. Footy's on, footy's here again. Back to greet me like an old friend. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football.
All right, welcome back. Hybrid Ag, Gumeracha Oval. It's Gumeracha leading 4-6 to 1-2, 22 points to margin as the umpires get ready to make their way back out to a fairly heavy deck. Great privilege joined by Gumeracha Premiership player Daniel Wood. Daniel, thanks for joining us. I just need you to think. Yep, you're on now. Interleague rep as well. How you going?
Good, thank you.
Yeah. In terms of your season so far, how you going?
Fairly well, yeah. B grade looking good. I'm playing B grade, so looking good. Boys had a good win today.
Yep.
Against Meadows, so can't complain.
Aim to get into the A's yourself?
I think
or?
it's a bit late now, but I'm happy doing what I'm doing in the Bs.
Yep.
We're
How,
succeeding.
how long you been involved with Gumeracha for?
Probably since 2013.
Yep.
I've had a few years off, but yeah, quite a while. Been through the depths, so.
Yeah. Well, take it through that. Like, yeah, what, have you had some injuries or?
No, not the injuries, just just been here for a long time through
Yep.
the hard times, and we're starting to look good.
So, in terms of the hard times, and now obviously coming up and consistently up the top, what do you see as the turnaround in the club?
Just a lot of hard work, I guess.
Yep.
Boys are fit.
Yep.
Confident, so it's coming together. It's good to see.
Yeah, and who'd you grow up with in terms of the guys who are out there at the moment?
Well, I've watched
majority
a
of
lot
them.
of these boys grow.
Yep.
But yeah, just mixed in well. So
Yep. And what do you love about the Gumeracha Footy Club?
just the boys. Everyone here is a good person.
Yep.
It's just a great club to be around.
Terrific. And what was it like representing the Hills Interleague? You
It
enjoyed
was
that?
fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's good to mix in with all the other boys.
Yeah.
From around the club. So no, it was good. We didn't win, but
Yeah.
put up a good effort.
Jaden?
Yeah, and fourth before today, and beat Meadows, who was second. Just take us through, obviously, the next few weeks of the season and the teams to beat. Where do you see you guys?
I hope we're making finals. I think this is a good standpoint. We, put up a good fight today, beating second. So I think we got a bit of potential coming up, so we should be right.
Yeah, and any players that have impressed you in the B grade outfit as well as the A grade so far this season?
A lot of the young boys are stepping up, so we've got a good handful that are just rocking up and producing.
Yeah, for sure.
Brilliant. So what do you got planned for the rest of the day? Heading off after this?
Game, so
Port. You're Port
Port
supporter, eh?
hopefully 13 wins.
Yeah.
And we'll be laughing.
Good man.
So what's your tip? Who for first goal? Who do you reckon is going to win tonight?
Port's going to win definitely, but I don't know about first goal. Hopefully Dicko gets something.
Yeah, 200th game. Yeah,
and what's it like out there?
It's very wet, very muddy. It's very deep pockets over here, so it's a bit of a cow.
But it used to be
a lot worse than this, that's for sure. At least there's a bit of green showing.
I just need to hold the mic a bit. That's
right.
right. No, you're nailing it. Sensational. All right, well, have a good evening, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you,
Cheers.
guys.
Terrific.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right, Jaden, get us ready for the third term.
Yeah, it'll be interesting second half. Thanks, mate. It'll be interesting second half between Meadows and Gumeracha here. And just repeating, the average score between the two teams is usually 41.87, and that's in general. And at this ground is 42.36. And the last three games, it's been under 5 points as the last three games. So 2 points in the qualifying final. 3 points in grand final, and obviously this season was 5.77 to 72 there. So be a really interesting second half, Goldie.
Yeah, a few comments coming in. Keep them coming in. Call to the Wild Facebook page and the Hills Football League Facebook page as well. I'll get to them shortly as well. Of course, if you're wondering where the great man Pistols is, well, it's his birthday today, so he'll be back in business next Saturday as we head towards Mount Pleasant for Torrens Valley and Macclesfield. But in the meantime here, of course, a yellow card, Jaden, to commence. Will continue on here. I reckon, or did he spend enough time on the pine there? Maybe you still have to, because we're talking about Brodie Henderson, who got a yellow card in that second term.
So it'll be very interesting here as the players go to their positions. Just some third quarter stats, Goldie, if you don't mind. So
yeah, go ahead.
10.83 points is what Meadows averaged in the third quarter. Gumeracha averaging 14.4, and at Gumeracha, they averaged 4 goals here, the Northern Magpies at their home ground in the third quarter. So just to repeat that, they averaged 4 goals in the third quarter against Meadows at Gumeracha, and Meadows averaged a score of 14. It's about to get underway here. Umpire hands the ball up. Big second half coming up. Dorr and Lynch in the ruck here. So Dorr gets the tap out. No real advantage there. Walters there in the middle for Gumeracha. Soccer forward. The umpire's called kicking in danger. Haven't seen that very often this season. Seen it a little bit in the AFL, but not in the HFL. Goldie is Ben Hanna is going to kick it forward, but it's going to be intercepted by Spenceley, who has been very good for Meadows so far.
Certainly has, Jaden. We've got to continue on with the leading Meadows players. I thought Brady Dorr had a good term, that one, with the marking. Spenceley's their defence as well, Sobey. But yeah, have a think about that. We'll continue on meantime. Let's see how Meadows go this term. Need to get a wriggle on. Kicking with the advantage here as Walters, half back line, kicks the ball along the wing. Oh, great mark. I'm not sure if we can get a check out of the replay there. It's either a mark, free kick, and a bit of feeling after that as well.
Yeah, a bit of push and shove here. Yeah, there's been a little bit of push and shove throughout the day, just off and on.
We'll let that just roll here. Looks like umpire Trevor Morrison just trying to tell the players to stop. Well, it's not really coming off here because they're continuing on. He might rip out a yellow card. Oh, no, 25-metre penalty.
Hang on, here we go.
Oh, a bit of a standoff here in the corner.
That was a bit of Josh Carr and Jason Ackermanis action there.
All right.
No headbutts.
Fiery start to the third term. You'd expect nothing less from these two sides. Let's see if Meadows can get a wriggle on. Spenceley, can't see his number, but I'm pretty sure it is as he goes to a congested forward line. Parker, captain for Gumeracha, slices one around the boot. Picked up, though. Brainard. Jack Parker, great skills. The Maltese Falcon gives away a free kick to Ben Hanna. Plenty of feeling, heavy conditions. 22 points the margin. Meadows need to get a wriggle on here, Jaden.
They sure do. So that was Spenceley on the back of a Gumeracha player, but the ball's been kicked forward, and I reckon that, yeah, it's Taylor. So
last year's best on in the grand final.
Yeah, spoke to him, was lucky enough to speak to Taylor, played a good game. So what can they do here? Trepka, that is. The Dan variety, but the ball was just being kicked in front of the fans, just walking towards their car. And what can Meadows do here, Goldie? They just really need a goal just to start something. So ball's been kicked forward. Bit scrappy here. Taylor, clean hands, well done to him. Ball's been kicked across the goal, and they can set up here. So Hanna now kicks towards us. Goldie.
Yes, over the top, Remy de Toe, the old 1-2 from Walters. Bursting away from Young, kicks it out towards the wing. Toby Croden coming in, dropped that one. Opens it up for Gumeracha, potentially through Hutt. Goes to Neindorf. He's got a player over the top in Matt Redden. Back to Neindorf. This way, that way. Check side. Skillful, but it's gone through for a minor score. So Gumeracha's first shot for the third term has gone through for a minor score, Jaden.
That would have been a goal. Would have been his fifth, Neindorf. But it wasn't to be. Spenceley kick didn't make the distance, but it's going to be kicked forward, and the mark is going to be taken there by Sobey. He's been good in defence, Goldie.
He has.
Sam Sobey. So, a little short kick.
Smart.
It's a smart. So, Meadows now just need to find something here. That's sort of, I guess, got the advantage. A lot of the ball's being played up this part of the ground. Buckley's going to fly. Couldn't quite take the mark, and the ball's out of bounds there. With Neindorf and Brainard seeing it out there. So
Ben Hanna looking for a replacement boots here, Jaden. I reckon just the conditions, just challenging players' footwear at the moment. So it just looks like he's called for the trainer to go and get himself another pair of wheels. See if it can help with the traction and condition. Umpire Trevor Morrison says let it go. 4-7 to 1-2. Boggy conditions. As Dorr in the ruck wins it down. Sam Hanna to his brother Ben. Squeezes one out from the congested situation towards the half-forward line. Toby Croden around the action. Head-to-head contest versus Graber. And umpire Trevor Morrison says, I'll have it once again. So free kick here for Gum.
Free kick here for...
Of course, we'll have some Archies and Beanie for the most effective player at the ground. At the moment, still up for grabs, I reckon, Jaden.
Yep, a lot to play out in this one. So what can they do here? Meadows really need to find a goal here. Jake Spenceley is the one with the ball at the moment.
We know they can score quickly. Yeah. There was a final against Ironbank a few years ago where they really got their motoring on here, Meadows. They can score quickly.
So Bazina now kicks the ball forward, but it's
gonna help.
It's going to be taken there by Cameron Redden. So had the game-saving mark in last year's grand final. He kicks forward.
Walters.
What can they do? Walters now kicks to the 50-metre arc. Neindorf there amongst the ball, and umpire has called a free kick though to Meadows.
Defensive 50. Sam Sobey's been good. Kicks the ball out towards the wing. It's a 25-metre penalty, is it?
Yeah, I think that was against Hutt. I think maybe.
He's very confused what for Braden Hutt.
I think maybe it was interference. With the
Oh,
play
within
or-
the area,
yeah,
was it?
within the area, yeah, the protected area.
Protected area.
Yep, so the ball's been kicked forward there again by Sobey. What can they do here? It was smart amongst the ball, but Hannah, he's been good.
He's been good.
He really has. Trepka, though, the Dan variety, he gets the ball forward, short kick. Couldn't quite take the mark there, was Walters. Spilled one he usually would take, but it's just the conditions showing at the moment, really.
It's holding the ball.
And Goldie's called holding the ball, and
Dropped it.
the umpire says yes, it is. So
Spenceley with the ball out of side, half forward line. Meadows need goals quickly here, Jade. Max Buckley's down there deep, but he goes shorter pass to the Maltese Falcon in Bazina. So Bazina on the left boot into the pocket, cut off. Jack Parker takes the mark, the co-captain for Gumeracha, and he's got Cam Redden out here, Jade.
he sure does. So Redden now, he was looking for the handball forward. Umpire says no 25 metre
No.
penalty there.
Nothing there.
No, nothing there, and Short kicks it forward to Deto. He's done some good things as well. What can he do in his defensive area in front of the coach's box? Deto now kicks the ball forward, and a good mark by Jack Parker, who not long had the ball at the opposite end of the ground. Risky kick, but it came off there to Taylor. He switches the play. That's a risky kick too, and that one doesn't pay off, but umpire says no free kick, but now it pays off. So Walters, though, he kicks the ball forward. Looking there for the man, that was Hutt. And the umpire says ball up. So risky stuff there from Gumeracha, but it sort of paid off in the end a little bit.
Half forward line for Gumeracha. Just 1 point so far in this quarter. Can they get the ball out? There's a player out in the wing, out in the half forward flank here, but it's a free kick for Meadows meantime at centre half back. So
Hanky. Oh, no, sorry, that was Whitford, sorry. So
out of side, collected by Walters. He attacks the ball. He's been good. Kicks the ball long, strong inside 50. That's a great mark in the conditions.
Trepka, Mitchell.
He's been good. Presented well. Oh, he's got a player out here, has he? Goes for a short pass. Just taking the mark. 15-metre pass there.
Yeah, interesting decision, but well executed to Bailey Gow. So he's already kicked a goal already, Goldie, for the Magpies, and an opportunity to really extend the margin.
Yeah, he kicked the goal in the second term.
So the kick goes forward and
Goal.
he likes it, and so do the Magpies fans. So well done to them. 5-7-37 lead Meadows 1-8 in this premiership quarter, as they call it. The sun's shining still. No rain as of yet, and hopefully it stays away. And got a good game of footy here, but Gumeracha are just too strong at the moment, Goldie.
They have. Obviously, Trepka trusted Gow there a bit more with the kick. So back in the middle, looks like Spenceley, Luke Smart in there. Brady Dorr, of course, in the ruck. Ethan Lynch now having a go in the ruck as Matt Redden drives the ball forward for Gumeracha. Repelling mark there by Traston Kowalik. He goes the handball to Sobey. Short pass. Dropping the mark there was Brainard, and it's gone out of bounds. Gumeracha ball. Just around from Meadows coaching staff. Sunshine here. Hybrid Ag Gumeracha Oval. Gumeracha on top at the moment. Meadows need to get a wriggle on. Of course, key players missing for them today. And a great chop out there. I'm not sure if we can have a look at the replay of that. Intercept there by Charlie Graber. Might be too late, the replay there, just the chop out. That was great work there by Charlie Graber meantime. And we'll have a boundary throw in here. Jaden, half forward line for Gumeracha.
Yeah, it was
doing a good job at the moment.
Yeah, so Sean King looking to come back on the ground here, the big man for Gumeracha. So bit of a scrappy situation here at the moment, but Spenceley was able to get the ball, handball backwards.
Oh, speaking of devil.
Here we go. What can they do? And
oh,
there you go. Well
highlight
done.
package. Charlie Graber gets the intercept and then gets the goal a few minutes later.
Yeah, great work. Great 1% action there by Charlie Graber. Read the play beautifully. The backward handball there by Spenceley didn't pay off, and Graber swooped on it. So we'll see the replay here. Great composure too, straight through the big stick. So. And goal umpire Adrian Malden loved it. And it is now a 35-point margin here.
As Braden Hutt has a bit of a spell. Of course, Braden Hutt dislocated his finger in last year's grand final. Jaden had some real issues getting that back in. So he's playing forward today for Gum. Just providing them that with that tall target. And they're skipping away here. 6-7 to 1-2. Heavy conditions. And they're right on top. So Dorr in the ruck needs some support here. Tries to go it himself out towards the wing area. Cam Redden doing a bit of shepherding. Off the ground, looks like Henderson's back out there after the yellow card in the second term. Remy Deto round the corner, finds Trebka. He goes up the wing area. Young attacking the ball. Good fist coming in. Young needs some support. Finds Henderson. Snap round the corner. Almost went into the pole. Don't want that happening. Out towards the boundary line, collected by Sam Hanna, and he's happy to see that go out of bounds.
Yep, so right in front of the Gumeracha coaches box here, and in front of us as well, basically. And the academy boy doing a good job so far in the tough conditions, I might just say. Got an opportunity to throw the ball in now. So Doran King gets the tap down, was Dorr, goes to Smart. Meadows player didn't have it. Umpire says play on. Spenceley there. The ball being kicked forward here. Well done by Cameron Redden there, making sure there was no clean play there from Meadows. And the ball was going to be a stoppage situation. So we'll just get might get the club sponsors up there in a sec too to read out. But interesting game so far. Parker, he kicks the ball outside his defensive 50. Cowlick was going up for the mark, couldn't quite take it. There's Sobey underneath. He's been strong in defence for Meadows. Gumeracha now trying to get the ball forward. And it's going to be another stoppage situation. That was the last goal kicker in Graber. Tackled there, and a ball up here. So Cowlick in the ruck. Smart. Couldn't quite get the handball away, and umpire says, give it to me. So,
yep. Lights are on. Sunshine, though. 6-7 to 1-2. Goal kickers in this quarter so far for Gumeracha. Mitchell Trebka set up Gow with the goal. His second for the match. And Graber with the chop out work and then kick the goal. Gumeracha sponsors Salisbury Locksmith as they go forward. Produce Carton Supplies, Jag Commercial, Torrens Valley Orchards, GH Howledge Car Carrying, Hybrid Ag, of course the ground and sponsor, Y Climb Tower Hire, the experts in the field, and Gum Hotel. As another opportunity here for Gumeracha to go forward once again. Deep forward, clearing kick though from Meadows out of the defensive 50, out towards Spenceley. He's a classy player. Meantime, Meadows sponsors, Meadows Hotel, Eat, Drink and Laugh, Crack Ceiling and Stringy Bark Landscaping. Thanks very much to the sponsors there at the local clubs. As Gumeracha well on top here at the moment, Jaden.
Yep, they sure are. So it's going to be a free kick for a throw. So what can they do now? Spenceley, he kicks the ball forward. Couldn't quite take the mark there. Was Gumeracha defender. Oh, great tackle. Great rundown tackle there. Well done to Robertson. That was really good. Game, well, actually a goal-saving tackle. Yeah, yep. So Taylor now. He kicks the ball forward looking for Neindorf. Good spoil there, but they're going to keep pressing here. What can they do here, Meadows?
Need a goal.
They really do. Kicks the ball forward, but
Young.
unfortunately it's gone out of bounds. And, goal umpire Ramon Molly there is just pointed towards the boundary line and is out of bounds on the fall. Oh, the Maltese Falcon nearly intercepted the play there, but Redden got the handball away. Taylor now kicks towards the coach's box and finds Robertson, who just did a goal-saving tackle. So Robertson now, scrappy kick. Croydon has an opportunity to kick the ball forward. Oh, great courage there by Henderson and the Gumeracha player as well.
Yep, Hannah goes to Sam Hannah, half back line on the left boot. Gets it towards centre wing, grandstand side, sweeping handball over the top. Here's a chance for Meadows. Both sides getting, it's hard to pick numbers out in the muddy conditions. Here's Henderson, driving tackle coming from Ben Hannah, who goes back in again against Henderson. Having a good little duel there. 6-7 to 1-2. Gumeracha on top. Haven't had much rain in the second half so far, Jade.
No, so sunny conditions really as well, which is what we want to see. It's good last couple of weeks. Had some sunny conditions last week at Onkaparinga. It was a beautiful day for footy. And the rain has stayed away here. So
Harry Parker back on the ground. There's Cooper Neindorf having a bit of a break.
Yep. There's another stoppage situation here. So desperate for a goal is Meadows. Cowlick in the ruck. I think that was. Yep, and Meadows trying to get the ball forward, but pushing the back. No, umpire says play on, and right in front of the Meadows coach's box here. So interchange bench. Academy boy is going to throw it in. It's Hannah and Cowlick in the ruck, I believe. All done. There was Hannah got the ball forward. Ben Hannah that was. Ball on the edge of 50. Umpire says give it to me. So Daniel Young at the bottom of that contest with Walters. Some good pressure there. Goldie.
Yep, centre half forward area. Umpire says a free kick. Going Meadows' way. So Thomas, Ben variety, goes out towards the wing. Max Buckley takes a good mark on the chest. Couple of buns out there for Meadows today. So Buckley looking inboard. Finds Spenceley. Patient build-up by Meadows. Couple of Meadows players dropped in that. Handball over the top, not the best. Enables it up for Gumeracha to move forward through Robertson. Croydon, meantime, he goes towards centre forward for Meadows. Good fist coming in by Henke. Sliding in the big man King for Gumeracha. Trying to work it out towards the wing here, but Meadows, Spenceley soccers off the ball, off the ground, into the forward pocket area. Trebke backing back, and he'll earn a last touch free kick. Over the top. Remy Deto hacks the ball out of the fence, but Spenceley once again takes the mark for Meadows. The old 1-2 with his brother. Oh, what a tackle. I'm not sure if we're going to look at that replay. That was fierce by the big man King.
Yes, and that Cameron Redden let him know too. Let us Spenceley know about it.
Like a rugby style.
Sure was.
Can't get past there.
So Meadows now, opportunity to go forward.
Oh,
But great
Graber.
interception. Graber, he's had a great last 5 or so minutes. Kicks the ball forward. Couldn't quite take the mark. There was Walters. Sorry, it wasn't Walters, but he gets a kick away. Bouncing ball off to the races here. Trepka.
Oh,
gets
class.
a handball away, and
Class.
there you go. Exactly. Benny Goldfinch called it. That's class from Gumeracha. Max Scully.
Yeah,
there.
class. Let's look at the build-up here. That was great. Let's have a look here, Jaden. Look at the desperation to keep the ball alive here. Trepka, handball over the top. Thanks for coming. Scully in the goal. Loves that one. And they're loving the lead at the moment. Meadows, not Meadows, Gumeracha, I should say. 7-7 Gumeracha, Meadows 1-2. Haven't scored since the first quarter, Jaden, Meadows.
No, they haven't.
41
so
points the margin.
Yeah, be very interesting to see they can hit the scoreboard in this quarter. Also, thank you to the Gumeracha Hospitality, bringing us some more chips and coffees as well, Benny.
And the gravy.
And the gravy, so thank you to Gumeracha there. So Dorr in the ruck, Lynch. And umpire has called a free kick to Meadows. So
Spenceley.
Yep, to Spenceley. Going to get the centre clearance here.
Well, a bit of a body blow here. Ben Hanna looks like he's going into the change rooms here for Gumeracha. Looks like the right calf muscle just providing a few issues there. He's got it strapped as well, Jaden, as the trainer heads into the change room with him. So that's hopefully he's all right, Ben Hanna, because he's obviously their leader and one of their best players as well.
So, umpire's called holding the ball there. Believes he had some opportunity to get rid of the pill, and good tackle there by Robertson. So what can they do now? Gumeracha, Deto gets the handball away. Hanna back to Deto. Bit of a scrappy play here at the moment. Dawes amongst there. Oh, great pick up by the big man. Gets the handball away. Spenceley sockers the ball forward. That's what you need to do. Well, great defensive play there from Trepka. Gets the handball away to Redden. Redden. That ball didn't go out there. Whole ball has to be out. And now the Academy boy. Great eyes by the Academy boy not to call it out when it wasn't. And now it's a boundary throw in.
Yep, boundary throw in. Inside 50 here for Meadows. As I said, haven't scored a goal since the opening quarter. Door in the ruck. Needs to find some players around the area. I was going to have to do it again there, the young fella. Firm conditions there, Jaden. Half forward line. Heavy conditions, obviously, with the rain and chopped up a bit. But overall, pretty good. Brady Dorr tried to get it onto a teammate. Looked like he was pushed in the back there. As I said, Ben Hanna just in the change rooms at the moment, just getting that right calf looked at. Hopefully he's all right. So umpire Ross Wall throws the ball up as we head towards three-quarter time. Here's Spenceley. Tries to check side. And it's gone out of bounds. Another player just getting a bit of cramp there.
So Taylor now. Opportunity to clear here for Gumeracha.
Ethan Lynch just needing a little bit of hydration there, Jaden. He's just got a little bit of cramp.
Yeah, he's done a good job in the ruck in this quarter as well against Dorr. Speaking of Dorr, he went up for the mark, couldn't quite take it. Ball forward there for Meadows, but well done there by the defender in Gal for Gumeracha. Kicks the ball forward. What can they do? Deto kicks inside forward 50, looking for the big man in King, but great defensive play here from Meadows. Opportunity to...
Ben Hanna back on the ground.
Yep.
Jaden, he's just gone to the interchange bench with Sam Hanna. And Ethan Lynch looks like he's going into the change rooms now after a bit of cramp.
Yep, so ball's bobbing around here. Good work by Bergen. But the kick there by the Meadows defender is just being picked off here by Parker. So Harry Parker now, with a short kick. Yeah, well done to Graber. He's been good in this quarter, Benny. Kicked a great goal before and done some good 1% actions. Yep. Graber now kicks the ball forward.
Yep, into the pocket area. And held up.
Yeah, it was Walters there. Tackled there by Spenceley. And it's going to be a free kick to Spenceley, the long locks.
Defensive 50. Spenceley goes towards centre half back. Finds his brother.
It's 25-metre penalty. We've seen a few of them today. And Spenceley, he's been good for Meadows.
He has.
Goldies.
Both of them have.
They sure have. Given them something.
He goes a short pass over the top. Sterling, I think it is. Bit of time to move the ball into 50. Backing back with courage was Trepka. Here's a chance. Good hustle. Brady Dorr.
There it is.
Finally, the deadlock breaks.
There it is. Do you have the minute mark of the last goal there, Goldie?
Well,
but the first goal since the first quarter.
That's it. Late in the first quarter, Jake Spenceley kicked the goal.
Yep, so well done to
Good
Dorr.
hustle here by Brodie Henderson, just keeping the ball alive, socking it out to the big man Brady Dorr, and he's played well as well.
He has. He has, and well done to Meadows. So was it 2-14 trail, Gumeracha 7-7-49. Much needed goal, understatement there, but well done to Meadows. Keep pushing the ball forward and eventually went through the big sticks. So late in the third term here. Umpire just assessing everything, and
I guess they're cramping too because of the heavy conditions underfoot, Jaden. Just have to work a little bit overtime to move your way through the mud here.
yeah, there it is. So 3/4 time siren. Meadows got the late goal there thanks to Brady Dorr. But Gumeracha, though, again too strong. 7-7-49, leading Meadows 2-2-14, 35-point margin in this contest at Hybrid Ag Oval in Gumeracha.
There's James just painting the picture there of what's going on the wing. We might go back to Salish now with just a little bit of video promotional work, and then we'll be coming back with the third term.
I got my scarf, got my old coat. I got a 40 game to go to. 40's on, 40's here again. Back to greet me like an old friend. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I'll meet a friend outside the ground. We'll argue over who's gonna win. He'll go for his team, I for mine. We'll watch him slug it out right to the end. And show me the crowd and I'll take my place. I'm hungry for the taste of it. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what football means to me. That's how I like my footy to be. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about I got a long road to walk down to catch a tram to my favorite ground. Use my legs, use my voice, make some noise, support the boys, and that's what football means to me. That's how I like my footy to be. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. That's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I got my scarf, got my old coat. I got a 40 game to go to. 40's on, 40's here again. Back to greet me like an old friend. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football. I'll meet a friend outside the ground. We'll argue over who's gonna win.
So back here at Hybrid Ag Oval here at Gumeracha, as we just see the players leave the huddles and ready for the last quarter of play. So just if you've just joined us, the score is 7-7-49 to 2-2-14 in favour of the Northern Magpies in Gumeracha, and it's been tough conditions, heavy field, but the oval is still in reasonable nick, and Well done to Gumeracha so far, keeping the lead. Well done to Brady Dorr, got the late goal there for Meadows. But interesting equation here. See if Meadows can get back. So we might just get Tony Hanford here to say a few words about the game so far. Tony?
Yeah, g'day Ben. Sorry, what was that?
Oh, just what's your thoughts on the game so far?
Well, I think we're well and truly on top. I believe we are, and I think we're the fittest team, so I expect us to power on in this last quarter. That's what I'm hoping for.
Any players that have caught your eye so far today who's done a good job?
You put me on the spot here. I think Ben Hanna's been very good in the centre. He's dominated pretty much. He's had a few injuries there, but Mickey Walters up forward's been very, very competitive, very strong for us. And our back six has been extremely strong again.
Yeah.
Taylor, who won the medal last year in the medal, the back pocket player, Trepka's been fantastic. So, I'm pretty pleased where we're sitting at the moment.
Good work.
Thanks, Tony. Enjoy your day.
So there you go. Heard it first there from the president. And Taylor here, speak of the devil, opportunity to kick the ball forward out of defence, but the ball has been kicked straight to Spenceley there. He's been good for Meadows so far as well, Goldie.
So Spenceley kicks the ball to half forward, chopped off by Jack Parker, but Brady Dorr, who's been great, pop over pass to Spenceley again. Of course, Meadows keen to welcome back Jaden. Oh, hang on, that's sells some candy. Kicks the ball forward. I thought he was going to kick a great goal there, but it's rushed through by Sam Hanna. As I've outlined, Mark Thomas still to come back into this Meadows lineup along with Jacob Comley, Jack Dalgleish, Andrew Coombe, Benjamin Cracknell as well, and a few others. So they'll get stronger, Meadows, as the season progresses later in the year, but this is a great win by Gumeracha to keep their undefeated start to the season on track, as Spenceley, according to the umpire, gives away a free kick there against Matt Redden. Jane's just checking some around the grounds.
Yeah, trying to get some around the grounds here, local footy, but we'll see how we go. So, Gumeracha trying to get the ball forward, but it's a stoppage situation. So the championships as well today, and
the great Quino has tuned in. He's enjoying the performance here of Gumeracha.
So just other games that were played today in Country Division. Kangarilla hosted Macclesfield, and Kersbrook also hosted Burwood. So rivals there, the two Brookers and the Roosters. So we were there last time. Kersbrook played Burwood, and Kersbrook got over the line in the last quarter. Be interesting to see what the score is now. So back to this game though. Hanna though, gone to Neindorf. Here we go, opportunity for Gumeracha. Neindorf goes forward, but well done. Great defensive mark there.
Levi Young says, can you please say hello, Jack Marks? There you go. Hello, Jack Marks. Terrific.
Good work.
Thanks for tuning in. Of course, we've got birthdays today, don't we, Jay?
Yeah. So Cameron Kerr's birthday. Just get the comment up for that.
You want that one again?
Yeah. Shout out to the person that told us that information.
I just did, didn't I? No?
That's right. So the ball was just...
Levi Young.
Levi Young. So there you go. Yep, cool. So here we go. What can transpire in this contest? Well, good mark there by Spenceley. He's been busy in this term. And
temperature's significantly dropped over the last few minutes.
Yeah.
Still no rain at the moment, anyway. Our man James has been all right up on top of the van for the majority of the match. It's been a good performance from Gumeracha. Hanna goes to Graber, who kicked a great goal in that third term, Jaden.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
As Jack Parker, meantime, dodges around Brady Dorr, kicks the ball out, but it's chopped off here by Spenceley.
So Spenceley now. What's going to transpire in this contest? Just a bit of a stoppage situation now. I'm not sure what's happened here. Bit of a
Ross, whoa. What's going on? Oh.
Well, hang on, here we go.
Yellow card. 25-metre penalty. Don't know if there was any connection there. But now there's a yellow card.
Gee whiz, bit of a
Well,
push
keep
and
the
shove
camera
here.
on
Keep
this.
the camera on this, yeah.
2 yellow cards.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, nothing like a bit of action.
Well, if these sides meet again in the... Well, they'll probably meet again in the finals. It'll be plenty of feeling.
Yeah, it's just hear the Gumeracha crowd giving it to him as well. So, back to the play though.
That's Thomas Brainard. Gone straight into the change rooms. All right, plenty of eventful,
Yeah,
Jaden.
plenty
Start
happening
to the
today, that's
final
for sure.
quarter.
So, Cameron Redden. There was a bit of amongst the action there as well. Opportunity to kick the ball inside 50. He does. Looking there for Walters, but it was Neindorf. He's been busy in this final term. Kicks the ball to the top of the square.
Oh,
yeah, there
Sam
it is.
Hanna.
Sam Hanna.
Great mark.
Who else would it be?
And don't they love that?
Well done to Sam Hanna.
Mitchell Trebka just clapping that one very ferociously. Jaden. Great centering kick too.
Yeah, yeah.
Could have had a flying shot at goal.
Yeah, their composure has been really good, Gumeracha, I might just say. And
it's a goal.
There we go. There it is, yep. Ramon Mollier did have to run to his right, but got there in the end. And that's a goal there for the Magpies. The 8th goal of the day. And they lead Meadows by 39 points here in the final term of this country division contest.
As Scully coming onto the ground shortly. Robertson coming on. Harry Parker having a bit of a spell. Matt Redden having a bit of a spell. So both sides will be keen to rest the legs, Jaden, tonight and tomorrow. It's been a heavy match for both sides.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Back in the middle, Brady Dorr versus Lynch.
Yes, have to make sure that they consume the magnesium. Bit of cramping, I think, Goldie.
Yes.
Will occur. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens now. Gumeracha, opportunity to kick their 9th. But well done by the Meadows defence. And it's holding the ball. So, Spenceley will have to be amongst Meadows' best for sure. Him and his brother have played well. Goes there to Smart.
Yep.
So, Smart now. Trying to assess his options here.
Luke Smart, half back line, short pass over the top. Good intercept by Graber. So half forward line for Gumeracha. Oh. I think James is just cleaning his camera in the with the wet conditions. Bit of fog on the screen. It's a goal. I might have to go and tell James that his duffel coat's flying in the breeze. There he goes. Picked it up. Breeze has obviously picked up a bit there.
There you go. So Gumeracha now kick their 9th. Didn't quite get the player, Benny.
Let's see if we can pick it up through
on
James's
the
duffel coat.
the replay, yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't quite get that player there.
Yeah, popped
No,
out
just
to goal.
dribbled through though. That's all you need to do in these conditions. And 9-7-61 plays 2 for 16. As we just see the winds picking up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it
Goldie.
was going on. James has obviously got a waterproof protector for the camera upstairs, and it's just slightly floating in front of the camera. So all going well, but it's definitely a goal for Gumeracha. As they extend their lead 9-7 to 2-4. They'll be undefeated, Jaden, and potentially could go all the whole way through the minor round undefeated. Plenty of football still to play, but against the second-ranked side at the moment, comfortably in control.
Yep.
As they go out towards the outer side wing, meantime, Harry Parker will collect the ball. He's got a bit of support here. He goes further afield on the left boot towards the half-forward line. Hutt was the target. Meadows mopping up in defence here by Buckley. Goes to Spenceley. Over the top to Croden. He goes into the middle of the ground. Now, Sam Hanna is in a good position here to collect it and handle over the top. He does. Finds Robertson. Here's Ben Hanna. Can the captain... he sockers it off the ground. Good pick up almost there by Scully. Diving in was Robertson. Young. Under pressure from Neindorf. And Neindorf is alleged to have given away a free kick to Young. So Young, short pass on the left. Finds Spenceley. Jake Spenceley. Meadows trailing 2-4. Gumeracha 9-7. Looks like a Gumeracha player. Just got a one to the head there. Jaden Robertson. He's just getting a little bit of work from the trainer behind the scenes. Maybe he's got a bit of mud in the eye. That's always an issue. Last thing you want is having mud in the eyes, Jaden. He's getting a fair amount of work here behind the... Just a little bit of aggravation in the eye. He might come off the ground. No, Robertson's all right. He's played well. Graber trying to extract it. And eventually umpire Wall says, I'll have it. As you can see, players, fair amount of mud on the Guernseys here. But we haven't had much rain, Jaden, except early in the match.
No, so...
Oh!
Here we go. A bit more of action. Gee whiz. Here we go. So, Dawn out in the rut without King. So, just got the replay here. Thanks to Leash. So, what can transpire here? Meadows go forward. Ball bobbing around here. Cameron Redden. Opportunity for him to clear. He's been strong for Gumeracha so far in this game. Well done by Tato. He's also played well. Goes on the outer side. And good mark there. Kerr, I think it was. So, the birthday boy kicks the ball forward after the intercept mark. But that mark's been intercepted by Ben Hanna.
He's played well.
Hasn't he played well?
Yep, he goes out to middle of the ground. Neindorf looking to collect it. Held up. Centre forward, umpire Trevor Morrison. Stoppage. Centre half forward, Gumeracha on top, 9-7 to 2-4. Heading towards full time. Spenceley dealt with, didn't have the ball from Neindorf, and he will kick the ball out towards the wing to his brother. Matt Spenceley, meantime, interchange wing, finds Young. So Daniel Young. Goes a short pass out towards Luke Smart, but a great diving spoil there by Neindorf. Can we look at that on the replay, Salish? Great spoiling all day and intercepting. Just the 1%ers. Let's have a look at this. As Young calling for his teammate, and a great lunging spoil here by Neindorf. Great stuff. As Gumeracha go forward, meantime, down the other end of the ground, here's Walters. Centering pass, unselfish. Out towards Ben Hanna. Says to the captain, kick me a goal, and he does.
There you go.
Put that one down to Neindorf's intercept.
So, well done by Hanna. Could he be in contention for the beanie and the thongs?
He's already got some this year.
Sorry?
Already gave him some this year. But he's played well.
He has played well.
That's in your territory, Jaden. Maybe you could ask Tim Hanna as well with the camera as well if you wanted a little bit of advice. But you've got this worked out. Don't go anywhere. Jane J. Hill with the most effective player on the ground, or player he deems has played well today. We'll get a Dartfish beanie and also the Archie thongs.
So, 67 plays, 16. It was nearly looking like the lowest aggregate score between these two teams, but that has been taken out the window thanks to that goal by Hannah. Could it be the second, though? So, North goes forward. Can they kick another one? Parker, what can he do? Gets the handball away. Here we go. Can they kick another one?
No.
No, they can't. Well done by Buckley. That was very well done in defence, and Meadows clear here.
I have a feeling, Jane, just might need to check the stats. Last year, there was an absolute blowout between these two sides during the minor round before the finals kicked into gear with those close encounters.
Yeah, that was an 85-point margin. Gumeracha 2015 135 defeated Meadows 7-8-50. That was here.
Not all doom and gloom for Meadows because later in the season they really started to crack in and obviously got through to that grand final.
Correct.
So a bit of a blowout, same sort of game last year. And as I said, half a dozen odd key players to come back into this Meadows lineup. But Gumeracha, fantastic start to the season by them, with players still to come back into their lineup. Marcus Graham and also Biaggi, a few others as well, as they go into attack. Meadows, can they add a third to the board? Nope, stringent defence once again from Gumeracha. It's been, their back line has been solid all day, hasn't it, Jaden? Only conceding 2 goals as Hannah off the ground, handball. I think that's Remy de Toe, diving mark, Braden Hart. Willed on by the supporter group. Hutt. Oh, great mark. Here's Walters. Unselfishly goes towards Neindorf or Scully. Scully looking to lay to Shepherd. And he's holding the ball. Yep. Jade's just going to get a little bit of advice here from the Gumeracha supporters and coaching staff of who's the most effective player on the ground as he lets to get the Archies out along with the Dartfish Beanie. Harry Parker, tackled by Max Buckley. A little bit of feeling in this one, these two sides. Plenty of feeling, actually. A couple of yellow cards today. Forward line. Cowlick won that one down. Sterling. Here's Sam Hannah. Squeezes the ball out from the contest. Over the back. Here's Walters. Hopefully he's all right. That was nasty. Hopefully he can put a bit of weight onto that. Doesn't look good. I'm not sure if Salish can get that on the replay. Looks like he's all right. That could have been a lot worse. He looks like he's okay. A little bit proppy here, Michael Walters. Let's have a look at the replay. Sort of, just a little bit, yeah, that left ankle. Meantime, out of side. Jaden's out there, ready to get his thoughts on some of the leading players today. Meadows, kick towards the half-forward line. This defence has been rock solid for Gumeracha. Taylor, great work. Redden. Braden Hart standing up well in this final quarter. Goes to Graber. As I said, kicked a great goal in that third term. Harry Parker diving in. Great teamwork. Kick round the corner. Sobey, he's been rock solid in defensive 50 for Meadows. Ben Hannah tries to shrug off his team opponent. Goes to Walters. Good to see him back up and running, and he's missed. Croden. Just the past half a dozen matches between the two sides, Jaden. Just the margin. I'm not sure if you got that there.
The last half a dozen?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. So 5 points
earlier in the season.
3 points grand final, 2 points qualifying final, 85 points round 11 2022. And last year in round 4 was 6 points. So apart from that blowout, Goldie, it's been quite even. So
Gumeracha, this will be 5th win in a row against Gumeracha.
Yeah, correct. And now it'll be the 18th win against Meadows. Since 2010. So it's been quite a demolition, I guess, in the last few games. Well, last few games that they've won, but it really hasn't because of the close margin. So they've dominated. They've dominated proceedings. So especially today.
Backline's been good for Gum, obviously. Conceding.
Just talking there. Yeah.
Got some players in the mix. You start to form
it was quite funny. We're talking that you could virtually give it to anyone because it's been quite that game. They've all played well and done their part. So. Taylor's been good in the back line, Redden as well, and it's
inside 50 here for Meadows. They've been held up for,
So what can they do here?
Now it's starting to come in a little bit more. That's 25-metre penalty, so this is an opportunity for Meadows to kick their 3rd goal. There it is. Liam Sterling, I think it was, Jaden.
Yep. So there
Both
you go.
sides just looking for a bit of warmth after this one.
I think so. So 3-4-22 now to 10-9-69. On the produced Carlton Supply scoreboard there, you can see. So,
of course, the sponsors today, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, bringing you the live stream. HFL sponsors, Police Credit Union, West End, Closey Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, Courier, Rossdale Homes, Sports Tent Centre, and Think Road Safety. Back in the middle. Meadows' 3rd goal. Gumeracha 10. Sam Hanna, Neindorf brings it to ground level. Meadows sponsors today. Meadows Hotel, Crack Ceiling, Australia, and Stringy Bark Landscaping as Scully goes forward. And it's gone through for a minor score. Gumeracha sponsors Salisbury Locksmith, Jag Commercial, Torrens Valley Orchards, GH Howledge Car Carrying, Produce Carton Supplies, Hybrid Ag, Y-Climb Tower Hire, the experts in the field, and of course Gum Hotel, Jaden, as it's a free kick here for Sam Hanna.
Yeah, fantastic. Those sponsors getting on board the Northern Magpies. So, as yes, Hanna, both Hannas have been busy today. The forward line's done its part as well as the back line as well, and it's been just a good all-round performance. Too many to choose from for the
hard to pick
most effective player of the day. But Sam Hanna now an opportunity to kick Gumeracha's 11th goal. Didn't quite make the distance there. Meadows going to clear here. Not long to go in this contest. Trying to get the handball away. Neindorf lurking around, but that was Gumeracha player there. Just trying to get into the contest. And well done by Meadows to clear. So what can they do? Can they kick a 4th? Well done there. That was Smart. Gets the ball out here. Gets the handball away. Back to Smart. Smart now in the middle of the ground. And yeah, good mark there by Tato.
Scotty McDonald. The oval is looking in good condition.
Scotty there. Torrens Valley B grade player. On you, Scotty. Thanks for your contribution.
It's not too bad, actually. There's Jaden out there.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah.
Good.
So what can they do here, Gumeracha? Another opportunity here for the Magpies to extend the margin A bit of a monk kick inside, but Walters, he's been good in this game as well. Provided something up forward. Gets to Parker. Parker on the left, and it's a minus score.
Peppering, but he's missed. 20 scoring shots, Jaden.
Yeah.
To 7, plus a few that have gone out of bounds on the full as well. So overall, I'm sure Coach Mark Weaver would be happy with his side's performance, and they've all but secured, you'd feel, the minors premiership now with a couple of games break on Meadows. Is a beautiful kick inside 50 finds the dual male medalist in Sam Hanna. He's got a good fair amount of grass here in his approach to kick this one.
Yeah, he does. Yep. Good pathway here for Hanna. What can he do?
Missed that one.
Unfortunately, couldn't quite get the 11th goal for Gumeracha, but they've been good here. The Magpies are remaining undefeated and looking for a back end of a 2023 campaign. So, be really interesting. Been a few teams have gone undefeated in the season around local football. Obviously,
Harndorf,
yeah. Last year they lost to Lakewood.
Oh, you mean through the season? Harndorf have gone through the season undefeated
season.
previously.
Actually, in the Great Southern Football League, McLaren did last season as well. Won the final. They actually had a streak of 30 that came to an end last week. So what can they do here? Meadows trying to clear the ball outside. Couldn't quite get the kick there, the player, but well done by Gumeracha. They're going to get the ball inside forward 50 again. Try and get a late one. Put the icing on the cake, maybe.
It's teaming down now.
It is.
You sure you want to go out there with the Archies and the beanie?
Awesome timing, isn't it? But anyway.
You committed?
Oh, yeah, I'll go. Why not?
I've got the poncho for you if you want.
That's right, we'll be right.
Both sides just heading towards final siren. As you can see, our man James on top of the roof. Lights are on all around the ground. Bit of a scrap here. Cowlick taps it out. Kick round the corner by Josh Young. Gumeracha keen to move the ball back inside 50. Up towards the half-forward line. Cooper Neindorf. He goes a short pass inside 50. Sliding in. And a good mark there by Michael Walters. On 50. I think he got a beanie last year, if I remember correctly, Janie. Remember, yeah, you had a chat to him at... he's kicked the goal, has he? No, he's missed. So the ball, half-forward line for Gumeracha. Hard to pick up players at the moment. Our man James just up the top, just getting back into the action now. Yeah, he can. There we go. Both sides now keen for a shower. 10-12 to 3-4. You might want to hand it on to... Who will Jason go for most effective? Well, just the player that has played well in the condition. If it's someone who's got it before, they can hand it on to someone else or whatnot. So Jaden's going to head out there now very shortly. So a good finish to the game by Gumeracha. That's their 5th win in a row against Meadows. Starting to get a little bit of a upper hand. Goal kickers in that last quarter for them included Hannah. And Sterling as well for Meadows. Umpire's just keen to get back into the change rooms. Have a good shower. As you can see on the camera at the moment, both sides have worked hard for this one. Tough conditions all day, and in the end it's Meadows 3-4, Gumeracha 10-12. As Jaden J. Hill with the beanies, and the Thongs is just going to have a quick chat to Michael Walters. Played a great game all day. Let's see, heavy conditions. Jade's got the boots on out there. Having to do a fair amount of work to just get across the ground here. So we'll cross down shortly to Jaden. Go to Jaden now, so Michael can get inside. Yep.
All good. So, here with Michael Walters. Congrats on the win, mate, and most effective player. Here's some thongs here as well.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All good.
Thanks, mate.
And the Dartfish beanie as well. I'm not sure we're wearing the thongs today, but anyway, just take us through the win, mate.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sloppy one, but yeah, it's good to get the job done and get another one on the trot. So yeah, it's good.
How have you seen the season so far? Obviously undefeated and reigning premiers. How have you seen the season so far?
Yeah, we're travelling pretty well and doing a lot of good things. We'll just keep working and yeah.
Yep, and just take us through the forward line as well, and just how you guys have gone this season. Both the Hannah boys played really well today as well.
Did have a good game. Yeah, the forward line, we're going well. We had Treps come back in today, which was nice, and we've got a good mix of talls and smalls. So yeah, we're going well.
Yeah, and just take us through your footy journey quickly, mate. Just your footy journey.
I played down the hill at Golden Grove for a few years. I was out at Nord for a little bit, and then ventured up here, hang out with a few mates and have a bit of fun.
Yeah, and just one last question, just what's the goals for the rest of the season? Just keep going and go back to back?
Yeah, just keep winning, playing good footy and see how we go.
Good work. Well, thanks for your time, mate.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Alright, have a good one. Cheers. Back to you guys. It's starting to rain here now.
Absolute commitment there from Jaden, pouring with rain. And Michael Walters, the recipient there of the Thongs and the Dartfish beanie for most effective player of the ground. As we said, there could have been several players, Jaden, who got that, but in the end, Michael Walters, worthy recipient.
Yeah, you're right. He competed hard up forward, and that was the general consensus of the coaching and everything as well, and the crowd, that he was the one. So it was really hard to choose from though today. Yeah, really, really, really hard to choose from. Obviously, the Hannah boys just trying to pick someone different as well, so really good. Hopefully, you can pass the beanie on to someone and wear the thongs in summer. Definitely not today, but it was a really good contest by Walters, and so well done to him. Hopefully, Gumeracha can go on and do well.
All right, James is packing up the top. It's rain's intensifying here at Gumeracha. I reckon we're done and dusted here. Thanks very much to our man once again, Salish, who's heading to Nepal for the next 3 weeks. He's done a sensational job as part of the team's
good work,
during the season so far. So thanks very much to him. James, of course, the cameraman on top, bringing you all the live images on a very wet day. Well, it wasn't wet consistently, but now it's definitely wet. And there it is. Liam Sterling, I think it was, Jaden.
Yep. So there
both
you go.
sides just looking for a bit of warmth after this one.
I think so. So 3, 4, 22 now to 10, 9, 69. On the produced Carlton Supply scoreboard there, you can see. So,
of course, the sponsors today, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, bringing you the live stream. HFL sponsors, Police Credit Union, West End, Closey Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, Courier, Rossdale Homes, Sports Tent Centre, and Think Road Safety. Back in the middle, Meadows' third goal, Gumeracha 10. Sam Hanna, Neindorf brings it to ground level. Meadows sponsors today, Meadows Hotel, Crack Ceiling, Australia, and Stringy Bark Landscaping as Scully goes forward. And it's gone through for a minor score. Gumeracha sponsors Salisbury Locksmith, Jag Commercial, Torrens Valley Orchards, GH Howledge Car Carrying, Produce Carton Supplies, Hybrid Ag, Y-Climb Tower Hire, the experts in the field, and of course Gum Hotel, Jaden, as it's a free kick here for Sam Hanna.
Yeah, fantastic. Those sponsors getting on board the Northern Magpies. So, as just Hannah, both Hannahs have been busy today. The forward line has done its part as well as the back line as well, and it's been just a good all-round performance. Too many to choose from for the
hard to pick
most effective player of the day. But Sam Hannah now an opportunity to kick Gumeracha's 11th goal. Didn't quite make the distance there. Meadows going to clear here. Not long to go in this contest.
All right. I think done. We might finish off with some of the video work of early in the day, just setting the scene of what happened today, if that's all right with Delish.
Well done there. That was Smart. Gets the ball out here. Gets the handball away. Back to Smart. Smart now in the middle of the ground. And yeah, good mark there by Toto.
Scotty McDonald. The oval is looking in good condition.
Scotty there. Torrens Valley B grade player. On you, Scotty. Thanks for your contribution. Another opportunity here for the Magpies to extend the margin. A bit of a mug kick inside, but Walters, he's been good in this game as well. Provided something up forward. Gets to Parker. Parker on the weekend and keep on kicking goals.
20 scoring shots, Jaden.
Yeah.
To 7, plus a few that have gone out of bounds on the full as well. So overall, I'm sure Coach Mark Weaver would be happy with his side's performance, and they've all but secured, you'd feel, the minors premiership now with a couple of games break on Meadows. Is a beautiful kick inside 50.
Side the ground, we'll argue over who's gonna win. He'll go for his team, I for mine. We'll watch him slug it out right to the end. And show me the crowd and I'll take my place. I'm hungry for the taste of it. And, well, that's the thing that's what I like about, yeah, that's the thing about football.